So I had a friend who had like a really bad accident today. Well, not today, it was like a couple of days ago. He was calling me up. He was telling me he was driving to I don't know where he was going, but he was going down 35 and he exit, I don't know, maybe Jones Mossberger, took a right, you know, some cars are coming. And then when he got to where he was going his destination, he I guess he went, you know, into the place where he went to kind of have a conversation, figure out what they're supposed to do for the evening. Right. And he accidentally fucked the shit out of somebody, man.
What? Nigga, what?
Oh, my motherfucking goodness.
It was, yeah, I felt bad for him. I was,
you think that you can accidentally fuck people?
It was a head-on collision.
Head on, no protection, raw.
All on the bumper.
All on it, yeah. So I was like, man, I understand how it happens. I was like, you have any insurance for that? Just to make sure that you're not gonna. But can you accidentally have sex with somebody?
Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Nah.
But you said the insurance? Yeah, the insurance is a rubber.
I guess it depends what you're insuring yourself from.
Well, yeah,
I mean, if you want to have that full stiff pleasure, no, we can't talk about that.
This nigga started off wow, bro.
But okay, but so do you think you can accidentally have sex with somebody?
Yeah, it happened to me.
See?
I had a whole baby.
Right. So you can accidentally have sex with somebody.
Yeah, it's called rape.
Wesley.
Hold on, you rape's an accident?
Stop.
It's called rape.
So rape is an accident?
On my part.
He's a liar. He's such a liar, bro.
Yeah.
So you don't think you can accidentally
No,
have?
I do not. I don't.
Not at all.
I don't believe that.
Why not?
You can make a bad decision to have sex with somebody. You can't accidentally have sex with somebody.
So
that's not how that works.
What if you're intoxicated or under the influence of something? That's an accident.
No, then you made a bad decision.
What if you weren't the one that provided the drug? You didn't know you consumed.
That's date rape.
That's my point.
That's a crime. Accident. That's a crime.
Yeah,
you're confused.
Yeah. No. That's a crime.
That's it. It's the only way.
We're talking about legal shit.
You talking about like tripping, falling some pussy?
Yeah, type shit.
Like, so you just walk around naked, you trip, stub your toe, and she was just like,
I think
bullseye.
It's kind of wet there, buddy. Sorry.
I'm stressed.
I think
we just started. I'm stressed.
That shit wild.
I believe you can accidentally have sex with somebody.
Nah, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I believe that.
No, you don't.
I really do.
No, you don't.
So I was talking about it.
You can't possibly really believe that.
You got a scenario, like an example?
Well, the reason why I say it was an accident, and like I've accidentally, like not, you know, long time ago. Many moons.
Back in the 80s.
Early 80s.
Yeah,
right?
In the 80s.
So what happened was, I'm just saying, like, I say if you run into somebody, you meet them hanging out, you don't have the intentions of it going to a certain place.
No. I follow you.
No. And by accident is doing something with no expectations, no intentions, and like you're just hanging out with somebody. And Wes, you being a man, I'm gonna ask you, all right? You we'll ask the females later.
I'm a woman.
Don't do this to me.
I'm a woman.
I don't want to have to deal with this shit.
So say you're in a situation, you're with somebody, right? Yeah. And y'all are hanging out. You have no intentions on being intimate with them. You're just hanging out at a work party. You know, y'all are hanging out, drinking, having fun, have a conversation. Conversation goes good. Right. It goes from one place to the next, right? And all of a sudden you wake up like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. Like we should not, you know. Can you accidentally have sex with somebody?
So I don't remember the sex.
No, it's just you got to a place with somebody.
This nigga's full of shit.
I'm about to say, I take pride in the dick that I provide. Goddamn it. I'm gonna remember. You better goddamn remember the dick that I had.
But you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Even if you don't agree with it, do you understand where I'm going?
You lost me.
I get where you're going, but I can't say that it's an accident. I feel like it's the equivalent of when you go to the vending machine, right? You put your dollar in, you hit the button for the Snickers, and two of them bitches fall out. You just got a little more than you bargained.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's not an accident, though.
But how's not an accident? If you go into a situation with one plan and come out with something else,
here's the accident. You sleep.
Okay.
Minding your own goddamn business. You sleep a little hard.
Sounds personal.
No pun intended.
Sounds personal.
No, that's not about me.
Okay.
I just thought of it.
Okay.
Freestyle King.
Let's go.
You sleep a little hard.
Okay.
All pun intended.
Okay.
Next thing you know,
I'm sleeping like that.
When you wake up, somebody has already mounted you and you do the thrust to get them off.
That's right.
It's over with.
That's right.
Nah, because you kind of wanted it, but you didn't know.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? You might have dreamt about it, like when they put their booty on you while you sleep, and they doing all that tossing and turning. That's an accident.
That is an accident.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can rock with that.
I just think,
but anything over 2 pumps is not an accident.
And I just wanted over 2 pumps.
Yeah, two pumps is consent. Like
when you're shaking at the stall too much, shaking more than 2 times. You
playing with it. Yeah.
Is that what that means?
You've never heard of that?
Yeah.
I gotta check a lot. I gotta make sure I can't handle dribble in my
finish.
And you say, never mind.
Oh, that I'm jack off.
I
refuse.
Yeah, kind of cool. He over to get a little.
Nah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, just finish pissing next time, and then once you're done peeing, then you can shake once, twice. You're gone. You're like shaking while you're still pissing.
Dick talk. I don't want to talk about this.
So Frankie says, "No, you can't do that.
You can't what?
Accidentally have sex with someone."
Can you put the comments up, please?
Frankie.
Gracias.
Is Frankie a man or a woman?
Frankie is a woman.
Frankie is
Francesca.
No, a woman can't accidentally have sex.
So I mean,
Emily wants to know: can a woman accidentally get pregnant?
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa, hold on.
That's the difference.
So
Yes.
can a man accidentally impregnate a woman?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same energy.
Her name's Kayla. She's 14 now.
Okay, no, that makes sense. I'm gonna stand with it for all the men out there who've accidentally had sex with somebody without the intention of having sex with somebody.
Just because you didn't intend to do it, that does not mean it's an accident.
Can I give a disclaimer?
But isn't that the definition of an accident, though? It doesn't make it right. Now, it doesn't make it right because you accidentally had sex with somebody. I'm not trying to justify the sex, but by accident is doing something without intent, right? And like Tina always says, words mean something.
They do.
Just think about it. When you drive, you know you were driving drunk when you got into an accident. You didn't plan on smacking no shit. You know
which is why they have the difference between murder and homicide. Homicide is just you accidentally did something with no intent. Intent is everything. So I mean, you can accidentally kill somebody playing with a gun and accidentally shoot somebody because the accident goes off. No? Yes. So everything can be an accident.
Understood. However, I feel like there's a certain level of intent when you're putting your penis inside someone.
See, you don't have an attached penis, so that's different. You don't understand.
Yeah,
you wouldn't get it. That motherfucker got a mind. He do what he want to fucking do.
No, I understand what you're saying.
It don't got shit to do with me. I could be asleep. That nigga do what he want to do. Pitch a tent. You know what I'm saying? All that silly shit.
Understood, but sticking it into someone?
What if I didn't stick it?
Yeah. So Teresa,
if you didn't consent and you didn't stick it, that's rape.
I mean, I kind of wanted it. What if I was dreaming about the pussy? You know what I'm saying?
So you would have raping bitches in your sleep?
Wow. No, he's getting raped. Wow.
I mean, your sleep.
Don't wish that shit on
me. Not my friend.
Both of y'all niggas got me fucked up.
I'm on your side.
Don't wish I get raped.
I didn't say that.
You said he the one getting raped. I don't want to be a victim.
But that's what I was talking about.
I got to do the video.
Anywho.
Ken said, and also KK, what's good, KK? Everybody knows that are watching, that's watching and listening. KK, he is out of town saving some children. I think he was doing.
Yeah.
There was a landslide in outside of Dallas, Texas, and he's on I guess a mission retreat saving little black kids.
And black kids only. The other ones just walk past them. Get the black.
Is that
kids.
not a real thing?
No,
I'm about to say that's
dark kids. Don't not the yellow bone kids. Just the ones that look like him. He's doing it for his people. Yeah, he's doing it for his people. So thank you, KK, for doing that mission. That's cool. He would have saved you. He would have saved you. He would.
First off, nigga, I'm regular. I'm bluntish, nigga. Kangaroo brown.
He would have saved you, but you know, but you're here.
Nigga, you said you're bluntish?
I'm bluntish. Yeah.
What kind of blunt?
I'm like
fucking chocolate Dutch, nigga. What the fuck?
This is my winter color, nigga. I've been inside all.
That's crazy.
So you have a darker color than that?
Yeah.
I'm like right now. I'm like 9:02, but in the summer I'm like 12:08 a.m.
So you yellow bone right now.
Yeah, bad bitch color.
Wow.
It's my bad bitch color.
Wow.
I glisten and everything. It's like got little glitter flakes.
Go to hell.
That's pretty neat, man.
I got glitter flakes in the skin.
I hate it here.
Neat. That's neat.
I hate it here. And here, I mean, socially irresponsible, the podcast. You know, that's where we are right now.
Here.
That's where we are right now.
Yeah, that's where we're
at.
Know. Episode 48. I think this is episode 48.
Nope.
Response was a podcast. Yeah. We made it.
Nigga,
we made it. Who are you, sir?
I am Damien, aka Maverick the Devil's Advocate.
I like that.
I like it. I like
I
it.
like that.
I'm not doing no more AKAs. I want to come up with some real clever, good AKAs.
I told you. I've been telling you to work on it.
And
It's
yourself?
me. It's my turn. Hey y'all. It's your girl Tina, aka Tina Cuz, aka Khaki Christie, aka Steph Curvy,
Yeah.
aka Stud Web, aka Tina Turnarout, aka Tina Turn Up,
Yeah.
aka Your Girl Loves My Locks.
Well,
That was a new one.
You forgot one.
You're welcome.
The
What I
J-Lo?
forget? Let's get loud.
That's
That
funny.
shit made me so mad.
That's funny. That's funny.
I thought you enjoyed that. Let's get loud.
I did not enjoy that shit.
Darkness. You can't do that.
Who dark? My
Knock
shit
knock.
popping right now. You black.
You black.
Your forehead is the only bright thing on the camera. Right
That's
now.
crazy.
Oh,
that I
that's
showed up for this goddamn
crazy.
disrespect. All right.
Beige and bougie.
Come on, Beige and Bougie. I fuck
There
with
you
it,
go.
KK.
That's a good
That
one.
shit a
I
good
miss you, KK. I didn't get to tell you your skin looks good today, bro.
Dewy.
He's looking
That's a
dewy.
good one. That's a good one.
What you got?
All right, it's your boy West Row, aka Roski Bad Zoom. You know what I'm saying? AKA 908. I've been inside. AKA Tequila Timmy. AKA Vegan Poppy. AKA roll your boat. AKA Mr. Wavy, like your white neighbor. You know what I'm saying? AKA hey guys, I'm happy to be here. What's going on, yeah?
He got some tag names as AKA.
Yeah, he got some good ones.
He been
got
on the
some good
street.
ones.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So also, who else we got behind there?
Hey.
That's all you get. That's what's up. So Wes, who are you?
Hey,
How'd you get here?
how'd I get here? Well, I took 410 and then I made an exit, you know.
Shut up.
Nah,
I
I'm saying?
answered it like that. He's like, so how'd you get out?
He
I'm from,
did.
where you from?
Where are you
He
from?
did.
I'm from
San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Head ass.
It's your literal ass. Anyway,
Yeah, of
you know,
course.
I got here because you guys invited me, you know.
Okay.
I'm
Who are
part of the Brief Slow podcast, one
There you
half,
go.
you know, with Tina Cuz over here. You know, this is my co-host,
Hey.
Big Dog,
Yes, sir.
Big Stepple. You know what I'm saying?
You know the vibes.
Ludacris stand up foot. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
Y'all know each other, of course.
We
A little
do.
bit, lot
Little
of
bit.
bit.
We're best friends.
Already.
Besties.
Did y'all put the breakup story
Nope.
out yet?
Nope.
Niggas
It's not,
ain't
they
went
haven't earned it
subscribe.
yet. They haven't
gotta
earned
go
it yet.
subscribe. You go subscribe, we'll tell you how I really know Tina. Goddamn me.
Bit. I almost called you out your name.
Ricky.
That was the only sound.
Without the shower curtain.
Yeah, facts.
That was the only sound.
I want to
That was
let
it.
you
I
know
know.
you are a
Facing the pillow.
horrible human being for not having a shower curtain in your shower.
Say
Talk
look,
to him.
They cost literally
Tell him
99
about
cents.
himself,
No,
please.
I was
seriously.
spoiled.
Huh?
I was spoiled at that time. I wasn't buying shit like that.
A
That was
shower
before I
curtain.
became chivalry. You know what I'm saying? I am chivalry. This was road.
Yeah, he was
roasting
trash.
Badass. That wasn't shit.
I was pauper poor then. Like no shower curtain, my nigga.
Can we get at a moment of silence?
I'm just saying
Let
that
that,
was
one die. You gotta let that one sizzle out.
he had a towel for his body and he had another towel on the floor just when
I
he get
did.
out.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
He
Oh,
really did.
No,
You over
really,
there
all
wasting-
bullshit aside.
You able to waste some towels just so you want to get a shower
Yeah.
curtain.
Running on my water bill.
Yep.
Had to watch that bitch every day.
Break.
That's what you call. That's what you call nice nasty.
His hot showers be cold as hell.
Getting a breeze.
Oh,
Gotta close the door. I got a space heater.
Ooh.
Nigga had a cold for half the year.
Facts.
do better, black man. Do
Real
better.
talk.
Golly.
That
I
about
tried to
15.
help him.
Yeah.
And then you stole it back.
Don't do fuck shit.
I heard about
Yeah,
that.
Indian giver.
Gave
I'm
me the pussy and
mixed.
took it back.
Oh yeah.
That kind of hurt.
That
What
was-
happened? What'd you
that
say?
was different. I like that one.
What'd you say?
Indian
Don't
giver.
worry. Don't worry about it.
What
that's fine now.
how's your week was?
My week
No,
was great, man. It was great till today. So I got kidnapped, and then the nigga stunted on me. I was with Big Ballers today. I thought I had money today until
Then, right?
until this nigga showed me
It'd be like
it's
that.
levels to this shit.
You look nice though. You in here with your stepdad jumpsuit on.
I do.
Look
That's
real nice.
crazy.
No, real talk, I look like I coach AAU.
You really do.
I'm not
Real
mad.
talk.
I like it.
in Nipsey Hood.
Yeah.
I'm finna go get one. I'm not even gonna hold you.
It's the blue that you
We gonna
like.
look like a boy.
It's the blue that I
we gonna
like.
look like a boy band.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm the
Ebony and
lead singer.
Ivory. No.
I wonder who'd be Ebony.
My soul.
Yeah.
How's your week, Tina?
Oh, my week was just grand, you know. Work as usual. What else did I do this week? I don't know. I talked to you a lot this week.
You checked me earlier on Facebook. I kind of needed that.
I did.
I was confused about the straight transgender female, and I wish I had a picture of where I got that description from.
Yeah.
Oh man, like I have no idea. It threw my mind in a blender, bro. I was out of there. straight transgender female. I'm like, I don't know, when you have an adjective in front of the proper noun, and when it comes, it just
Shut up, fool.
What the fuck is it?
He was thrown off by someone's like description of themselves, and he asked the question. He was like, I don't understand how this works. Somebody explained it to him, and then he started making jokes. And I was like, he was like, oh, they're just jokes. And I just wanted to know. And I was like, I mean, it's cool to ask the question. That's why you got like real answers in the beginning. But then you started making jokes. And then that's when they kind of
Are you not allowed to joke?
No, it's fine to joke. But he disguised it as asking information. And you know, that's my pet peeve.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
I was intentionally being a dick the whole time.
Yeah.
Like people were giving
transgender.
people were giving me real answers, but I was honestly confused because when you have straight, because this is my thought process: straight, transgender, female. So straight is describing him,
their orientation.
So he was.
It's not a him; it's a her.
Hold on,
because they've already transitioned. They no longer have male genitalia.
Well,
then they're not straight.
Let me finish.
How are they not? There's a person that has a vagina that likes penis.
Blender.
That sounds straight to me.
Then I'm a lesbian.
Why? You have a penis.
Oh, how about that?
Stupid. I hate this nigga, bro.
I like women.
I thought I was a lesbian too.
There's someone with a vagina that likes penis. Straight.
Oh, but I thought because you are what you eat, and I eat pussy, and I like pussy. Thought I was a lesbian. Excuse me. My bad.
You eat pussy?
Man, like it's my last meal.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Stop playing.
You
gross.
I told you a flip phone, bro. Like they don't make
gross.
Yeah. Old ass nigga.
Rotary phone here there.
Well,
it's like when you go to the library, you had to flip the card to figure out what book you was checking out.
You Google. You Google.
Yeah, I'm Google.
You Google.
I'm Google.
I'm a.
You're Ash Jeeves.
I'm a Walkman.
That nigga's Ash Jeeves. That nigga's the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah.
A through Z though. I'm all of it though.
Nah, you just part of it.
I'm
you the beginning of it. You the index, nigga.
That's funny.
I don't. Is it bad? I wonder if anybody out there doesn't.
I enjoy that shit though.
What?
Eating pussy. I'm not supposed to say that.
That's totally not where I thought you were going.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly where I thought he was going.
What the
That's
fuck?
not where I thought he was going.
He's on topic.
I enjoy that shit.
That's fine.
Yeah. Like get full, nigga.
Really?
Yeah, and then you probably be like, oh, nigga, you brought dick too. Like
same
buffet.
Oh, that's what you said to the nigga that you was fucking?
Nah, I haven't done that in over a decade, buddy.
You eat ass too?
Boy, don't you ever disrespect me.
So that's a no. I heard that's a thing with females,
women. Niggas that eat ass wear black forces. I don't do that.
They niggas fight.
They get all the rebounds. Yeah, they take and they got the rope belt.
You want to answer the question?
Nope.
You got black forces?
Hell no.
My glass on. I thought I tried to share the blunt with you.
She was sitting over with the I eat ass face.
You gotta wipe your tongue, shit mouth. That shit wild.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That shit's personal.
You never really know a person.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh? How long have you known her for?
That's why you always talking shit.
How many drinks have you shared with her?
A lot. A whole heap of drinks. That's crazy.
Blunts. Joints.
That mean I just ate ass yesterday.
So you eat ass by association, huh?
Low key. Yeah.
That's good. I guess y'all are.
It happens that way.
Affiliated.
Closer than you thought.
I'm an affiliated ass eater, I guess.
Ass munchers. Ass munchers.
That shit behind me.
That's funny. It is what it is.
What you got for the heathens? Bro, how's your week? We didn't ask.
I know, just forgot about me.
My bad,
here.
girl. 6.
Listen, I see we got new friends, and y'all just forget about me over here in the corner.
I thought about you. You my new bestie.
I got it.
Hello, Teresa. Thank you, girl. Thank you.
What she said?
Most men suck at eating cat.
Was that? I didn't see the rest of that on there.
It's about another comment.
No, it's about another comment that somebody was talking about that. Wow, okay. Relax.
What you got? How's your week, bro?
My week was great, y'all. It was. I told you I got a new boo, so you know.
Oh, that's right. Is he doing his job, sis? Come on now.
Are y'all having sex?
No.
Can Brian?
He's not a boo yet.
Yeah, he's really not a boo.
He's not a boo. He a buck.
I gotta test.
He gotta work the ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Can Brian and I have a girl talk segment?
I like that. Oh, girl, yeah, if y'all want to,
we're gonna have a girl talk segment. Not today, but we're gonna do it. I like it. I'm down.
This is my week. Okay. So the new boo, You know, I was talking. I have these sex conversations early in
that
dating, right?
part.
Because I want to know what my limits are. Like, what can we do? What can we not do?
That part.
Can I bring toys in the bedroom?
Very important.
You know what I'm saying?
Very important.
But she's like I said, when you're the one that's different from most people, you should be the one that bring that conversation to the forefront.
But that shit should be normalized.
She walks around with butt plugs and shit, so you have to let people know.
I
shit
don't
like
walk
that.
around with butt plugs.
You Peggy Bundy?
No,
like you, like they're utilized. She walks around.
It go for you or him? I'm confused.
Whoever wants it.
Thank you.
So these are questions you have to ask. So if I have a butt plug in like 24 hours, is that cool for the day, or are you gonna feel some kind of way? If you come in my room and see vibrators the size of the Himalayas, is that something that's going to intimidate you?
Continue. I've never seen a woman with a butt plug in person.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't.
Do you want to see?
Actually,
Tell me what a good time.
Bro, talk about it when here it goes.
You asked the right one, goddamn it. Goddamn right.
So, I brought up the conversation about toys.
Okay.
A lot of y'all know I've been selling toys for years,
Right.
Slanging
So I brought it up and he's like, "Oh my gosh, should we talk about this? Why not?" He got scared. So I don't know. He ain't gonna last long.
Is
he young?
No, he's older than me.
Is he black?
That's why.
He's black.
That's why.
Old dudes don't do that.
Black
Did he say like
no,
this?
black
No,
men
no, we
are
can't talk
not
about that,
like
bitch.
He didn't feel comfortable
as
having that
open
conversation.
sexually.
About open period.
I don't think so.
Nah. Nigga, you don't eat pussy. What the fuck you mean?
Exactly.
That's your question.
But I openly express it.
There's no, but that doesn't mean that you're open about like sex. Like that doesn't mean you're open to new shit.
And like too,
It just means
I feel new shit.
just means
that's
you're an
funny.
asshole.
I feel like eventually eating ass is gonna be like eating pussy. I'm probably gonna be eating ass in the next year and a half, 2 years.
If you
most likely.
eat
At some
pussy
point.
properly,
Just
you're gonna
right
eat a
now.
little ass anyway.
Yeah.
So you just
No, but
haven't
it's a difference
graduated.
between a graze and me just tonguing your Buddha hole.
So you graze it.
I've been grazing motherfucker before. My tongue wild, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
So you flirting with it. So you
Yeah, like-
you haven't graduated yet.
Bitch,
You
just
still like
imagine
it.
if I touch that, but I'm not. Ha ha.
So he in the 10th grade right
Ha,
now
bitch.
of ass eating.
You thought
I got a doctorate.
You got a doctorate in ass eating.
you got a doc, like you check the heartbeat and the pulse and they symptoms.
All of it.
That type of doctorate.
Mhm. I hate this
You
nigga.
nasty, bro.
Why did we ask him to come on here?
I don't know why y'all did
I'm
that.
sick of him.
This is my first time hearing. You should have warned me that you be an ass nigga. I'm over here judging you.
You gonna act like you didn't know?
Smell
That's
like- I knew I
crazy.
smelled the fart. your mouth pooed it.
She said hello. She said hi. Y'all stupid.
Shout out 1409. No, sir, I cannot get on this camera.
Hey, Andrea,
Yeah.
I am just the
doctorate.
voice.
Doctorate, Andrea. You just gotta, be
That's
good at,
young.
yeah.
Hey, what's
Be
up,
good at the
young?
things you do. You know what I'm saying?
Inbox about to go. Bloop, 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 bloop.
No, it's not.
How's your week, Bree?
So I heard a little rumor.
Okay.
What's that?
I heard something about Chris Brown, Trey Songz.
Was it Trey Songz?
Versus?
They got an album.
No, it was Chris Brown and
They go together.
no
Trey Songz put that cop in the headlock.
No, not Trey Songz. It was Chris Brown and Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez.
What about him?
They had a new song. New song that came out.
I gotta go listen to
About
it.
abusing women or what?
Heard it was a hit.
See what you did there.
I told you that would be
Horrible.
hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
I like that. I like
That's
that.
funny.
Not
I'm
hitting
mad.
women. I mean, if you hit them with the puntalone, then that's different.
The what?
I was talking
The
Punta
about
Lone.
alone.
The goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
you are Lemescan, in you, right?
Ah, wait, yeah.
Dog, stop.
Hijo de chingado.
We about to stop this narrative right now.
I'm mixed.
What are we
Yeah.
stopping with the narrative?
This nigga.
I know y'all can't see because the
This
light
nigga-
ain't hit me right.
He mixed with
It's a bad-
Nick
it's a
and
bad
Guh.
Nigga,
You
and
can't say
girl.
the whole word. You break it up.
Yeah, really.
Fuck
You
you.
say nig or
Fuck
the
you.
gut.
I check off the African American box. I can say whatever I want.
Do you
You
mixed, right?
Huh?
You mixed. Are we doing that right now?
I am mixed.
Was straight and gay.
A little bit more gay. A little bit more.
Yeah,
gay.
just
a tad.
a dash more gay. My mom is Hispanic. My father is black. You can't really tell that I'm Mexican by looking at me. The world sees me as a black woman, so that's where we at.
She's just a tip straight, just a little bit.
I'm not straight at all. That's really crazy.
Tina
that
has some
y'all keep saying.
chapstick for you. Want to borrow her?
No.
She got.
No,
She
it
got
I
some
don't have no damn
Carmex.
chapstick
They got
because
a-
I hydrate properly, so my lips don't get dry.
They got a little feces.
She got Carmex for you. You may get pink eye on your lips, but
You a dick. You're a dick.
Ain't that some shit?
I know, right? Heathens, what's going on? Let's give a shout out to the heathens, everybody that is on. Where are you from? Put a shout out. I see a lot of people are on. Say hello, hi. See, I want to see where you're from. We had this guy from Nicaragua. I want to see if he's on. Nigga, Nigga, Agua, Agua. That's how you spell Nicaragua. So if you're on, please give us a shout out. We're not gonna let y'all see Bree's face. Everybody wants to see what Bree look like. Just hop in her.
She's stunning. Just know.
She yellow. She yellow. She yellow as shit.
I'm over there like this. I'm shooting.
Yeah, she yellow as shit.
What does that mean?
She's yellow.
What yellow? It means the same thing as she's got good hair. I mean,
wow, what's good hair?
Wow.
I hate that. I hate all of that.
It means she has dimples.
Wes, no, I'm about to turn the fuck up.
Stop inviting me to shit when y'all turn 10 up, bro. I have to deal with this shit when y'all go home.
It means that
what's good hair? I'm just curious.
She got a lot of people.
Do you know about hair types? Like 4B, 4C.
You know, I know. Yaki
3B, 3. Do you know about that? No, then stop talking about good hair if you don't know about hair types.
Kanakalan.
Shut up, fool.
Can you spell that?
No.
Don't talk about good hair if you don't know about the different hair types.
I got bad hair.
Do you? You don't got bad hair.
I got bad hair.
You don't have bad hair. You just don't know how to take care of it.
That's the difference. You don't take care of
that's the difference.
I got really
any hair. Any type of hair can be good hair if you take care of it.
My shit used to be bad.
You gotta know how to take care of your hair.
Until the Mexican side came out.
Nah, I went on a hair journey. I know that sounds crazy, but I went on a hair journey and now my shit popping.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a true story?
Yeah,
no, I'm not bullshitting you.
He grew his hair out.
Hold on, tell us about your hair journey.
Look, like I used to look like for 5 cents a day you can save. My shit was bad, bro. It looked like when you leave ground beef in the pan too long and it dry up. That's what my shit used to look like BDB. And then I got older.
Say B2B.
I got older, and this old school nigga was like, bro, get you a shoe brush.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, get you some type of moisture and lotion, and then an egg. And he was like, you crack the egg on your head, you leave it in there, you put the moisture out of like the coconut. Well, I don't want to get this away because I got like a whole serum. But you put that shit in your head, you leave it, you wash it out, you leave your hair wet, you brush it, you put the do-rag on, and you leave it. And after that, they train my hair, and now my shit be good.
You ain't gotta do that no more?
Nah, all I do is put a little some water or some moisturizer lotion in my hair. I brush that whole 3 times, and it's over with.
You use that just for me?
Nah, I can't do that.
Just for me.
I tried that before. Shit didn't work. My shit was still bad.
You just got to learn how to take care of your hair properly. That's all.
So I can't tell myself I got bad hair?
No.
Nah.
Because you're better than that.
But my hair's not.
Because you don't know how to take care of it.
You
don't take the time to take care of it.
I don't.
Damien, you don't.
You know,
I've seen your feet. I know you don't take care of your hair.
She's not joking.
You got bad feet?
Boy.
No, time
Stop
out.
doing that shit, bro. Don't do that.
My two toenails just come off on my big foot. My two big.
Stop doing that shit. Take care of your feet, bro.
His feet are bad, bro.
No,
I'm gonna pick you up and we're gonna go get petties.
My feet ain't bad, just my toenails.
Yeah, you gotta get that shit taken
care of.
Go
get your feet done, fool.
Because if you don't take care of it now, then it's just gonna get to the point of no return, and then you're gonna be that nigga. Like you can't wear chanclas.
I think I'm probably
there.
Goes
out with your toes out.
He might be there already, bro.
Yeah. He can't. That's why he got socks.
No, time out. I wear chanclas all the time.
You shouldn't.
Flip flops,
but you shouldn't.
Like
in public, go HEB, the store. I don't care.
He shouldn't. He should not do that.
That's called indecent exposure.
My toenails is bad.
That nigga been playing rugby with no shoes on.
What you gotta do? We go get petties tomorrow, bro. On me.
Hold on.
I don't want to get a petty.
They want to see your hair.
Oh, they can't see it?
No, I think she talking about
Damien.
You want to see Damien's hair?
Yeah, she talking about Damien. Everybody seen Wes hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, you don't know.
Damien, you gonna show your hair?
I should have showed my tooth last week. My shit just dreaded up.
That shit not bad, bro. If your shit was bad, it would move.
No, I just get my shit retwisted. But
people with bad hair are bald headed. It's so bad it just fell out.
That part.
Bald hair, bald head. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. No, my shit's bad. I feel I'm comfortable with it. So can I just stay with that?
Nah, it's your life.
I mean, if you want to say that about yourself, but don't put that on other people.
Because Tina will reverse windmill you behind that shit. She hates that shit.
Yeah, we did it last time. She said, "Oh, hold on, bad hair."
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Like she got bad hair
because people say that shit about black people. Like it's like a thing. Like, oh, black people have bad hair. No, they don't.
They only say that shit about dark skin people.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Yeah.
And they should be. Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
His hair.
First of all, we're not gonna talk bad about Wardell. That's what we're not gonna do. But also, yes, that man does have some
That's
kinks.
a bad name.
Okay,
So you don't have bad hair. He just has.
he has some kinks.
he
He doesn't know how to take care of his hair properly,
Nah, it's,
or he don't take the time to do it. One of the two.
He hasn't found the right product for his head.
Could be.
That's what it is.
You need to go to Sally's.
He can't put like when you
No,
get,
he doesn't need to go to Sally's. He
But-
needs to go to a black beauty supply.
facts.
A
Because
black
a lot
owned
of the
beauty
black
supply.
shit, a lot of the black shit in the Sally's and all of that shit is not made by black people.
Yeah.
So they got alcohol.
I know that's a
shit.
bunch of commercials.
Like that
Yeah.
pink shit. Like,
Yeah.
all of that shit
Lusters.
got- yeah, I got alcohol in it.
Now I learned that you don't use alcohol in your hair. I know that.
Right,
I
right.
know that. When I like, in all honesty, when I comb my hair and keep it moisturized properly
Mhm.
and wash it
Mhm.
the right way, it's alright. But like I said,
saying.
I have like my shit to be dry and nappy and shit for no reason. But I got to do
Take
extra
care of your
stuff.
fucking hair.
No,
fool.
but I got to do extra management for
Yeah.
my hair. Like it's not just like some people they can
But
do the
that's-
least and get the most.
I
It's
feel-
mine's different. I just don't have time for
I
it.
feel like that's anybody though. Like I don't know. I got black people hair. I guess I don't know.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You really- yeah,
You
come
know,
on, team.
The fuck out of here.
First of all, you don't even know what my hair look like when it's not in locks.
I see.
I can see. I've touched you. You have really decent, nice hair.
Yes, but if I don't take care of it, it's not decent or nice.
Okay.
It don't look good.
Facts.
Yeah.
I seen when she haven't had her shit dreaded and she had that big old gap in the back and it still looked flourishing.
What gap?
It's like-
Oh, like the new growth?
Yeah.
It's like white people with dreads. It look like when people get like their shoelace stuck and them little sticky things on their shoelace and you
Yeah.
pull them out.
Yeah.
Not your hair. I'm talking about that's
Oh,
like even if you think you have a good grade of hair, you don't take care of that shit look bad.
yeah, that should look terrible.
Well, I'll do better. I don't have bad hair. I just don't take care of my hair.
Right.
I just don't take care of my bad hair. So I need to do better taking care of my bad shit. Is that cool?
Yeah. That's fine.
Got it.
I caught that motherfucker.
Blew it.
Throw that bitch up.
Stupid. So last week we were actually, as we talking about that, last week we were talking about colors. Was it last week? The week before last?
Yeah. We talked.
Week before last, I
I
think.
don't remember.
You said colors?
Colorism.
I don't remember last week's show at all. The week before last, we were talking about colorism. No. I wasn't smoking. I was just,
Talking about
I was tired.
KK. That's a misconception, bro. Not all mixed people have the grade of hair that you think they do. That's
Chris
not how that
Brown,
works.
Chris Brown, Steph Curry is a prime example. Them niggas' hair is cool as fuck.
Okay, so is
Facts. KK. That's KK?
yeah, that's KK right here
My
saying
hair
that.
good as shit, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
No,
it's
it's not.
But why?
If I don't take care of it, there's nothing good about it.
So I have a question. Okay, so to you, I feel like you feel like saying that having bad hair is like offensive in a sense, right?
It is bad as a like a negative word.
But it's
Is
like
it not?
no, I mean,
Nah, but
it's
like,
really not. Like,
damn, she bad. Head ass.
Ha.
April Fool, this shit.
Bad.
One
I
out.
see you, but we're not using it in that
and
way.
that, yeah.
The
But see,
connotation is negative.
but see, I don't see. I don't think all the negative connotations of black people are really negative. It's just a description. Like some people are offended
Then
to call
change it.
someone black, right? It was just like I'm a black. Like I was at
Right.
work. I was at work AT&T a long time ago. Me and this guy working. I was at the register. Hey, I'm looking for somebody to help me out. Yesterday, I want to get a phone. Well, who was this? Like, I forgot his name, but he's a little shorter than you. Has a kind of a shorter hairstyle than you. A little heavy set. He had a tie on. We all have ties. You mean the black guy? Yeah, him. Oh, it's Mike. I could get him right now. It's only two
Right.
black people in the store.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was so
He didn't wanna say
stuck
black.
on not saying black. And I tell people, like, you understand, like, you calling me black, I'm not offended. You saying that black people are loud,
Mhm.
like, that doesn't offend me because we are loud. And I'm fucking cool with it.
We're not all loud.
No, I understand that. But but most black people, in a sense, we come from a certain type of
No,
area.
bro. The only reason you're saying that shit is shout out to Z
Uh-huh.
that had the conversation
conversation with
with
Paul?
fuck nigga. We not even saying his name out here. But pew pew pew. I want all the smoke. Black people are not viewed individually. You say, oh, black people are loud. No, we not, nigga. It's some loud fucking black people, but people don't look at us as individuals. If you go and fucking rob somebody, black men are out here robbing people.
But see, that's the thing. Nobody looks at anybody as individuals. So
that's fake.
No.
That's fake fucking news.
No, because most white people are smart. Asians are smart and intelligent, right? Not all Asians are smart. White people often have good credit scores. Not all white people have good credit scores. So I mean, so when someone sits here and says that, like, you know, black people are loud, right?
Right.
And like, I don't take it as an offense. I'm like, you fucking right, we're loud. We had to be loud our whole lives to get heard in this country, right? In the areas that we grew up in some of the urban areas, you can't be soft spoken and be heard. They're gonna look over you and get your ass ran over. So I mean, and you're from Chicago, so you know how them soft spoken niggas get looked at. Like, if you don't sit here and put your foot down and demand your respect, you're not gonna get it. You know what I mean? So exactly. So when you call me loud, motherfucker, I am loud, and I needed to be loud.
I think loud is the wrong word. I think because we are so passionate and we are passionate people, you know what I'm saying? Even how our voice sounds, the bass that we carry in our voices and things of that sort. Like, that's who we are. Like, I don't want to say loud. We're not loud. And everybody's loud. Hispanics are loud. It's some loud ass white people. Like, everybody loud. I don't think that's just tied to us. But we don't. I don't agree with. We look like black people are the only people that aren't looked at as individuals. Everybody is grouped, and that's what it is. Prejudice, and everyone is prejudiced. You prejudge everything in life. That's a survival tactic.
Exactly. I can't agree when there's people like Dylan Roof who go out and shoot up. He shot up a church, right?
Yeah.
Or was that? Yeah. This nigga went and shot up a shot up a church. Are we walking around saying all white people are going to shoot up churches?
Yeah.
No.
But you heard he shot up a church or a school. What did you say?
You knew it was a white person.
Right.
So we are.
That's what I'm saying.
So you think you're wrong on that.
That's funny. No, I'm not wrong, because there are plenty of white people who do wild ass fucking shit. And we're like, damn, that dude was fucked up. There's a reason why we know his name, because he did some fucked up shit. But a couple dudes go and rob somebody, and now the white lady walks past you and she grips her purse, right? They lock their door when we walk by them, because they don't look at us as individuals. They look at us as black people do bad shit.
No, they look at what they see. So what is presented to them for black people is fucking love and hip hop, and the people that I blame for loving hip hop and all that shit is black people. Y'all support that stupid ass shit, but you get mad when somebody looks at you in that manner.
Right.
You laugh, you kiki, you ha ha. That has the best views. But then when it's somebody doing some positive shit, you don't look at it, you don't share it, you don't do that. So if you have a problem with it, fucking change it or shut the fuck up. I hate when black people do that shit. And I want to answer.
Read it off.
Hey, Young. So she says, I wonder if Africans walk around their countries talking about having bad hair growing up under
Eurocentric.
Yeah, I was gonna fuck that up.
Eurocentric.
I saw you struggling.
I was like, nigga, it got blurry. You know what I'm saying? Has us fucked up. But look, it's all about perspective. It's your surrounding, it's your circumference. A lot of things that we say, Africans come over here and say that we fucking lazy. Their perception of work and hard working is completely different. So it doesn't make it right, but it doesn't make it wrong. So just because we call something bad, they say we stink because we got cologne on.
Yeah.
And they smell like bounce that ass. You know what I'm saying?
It smells like shit, doesn't it?
Like shit. And then you fart. What is that beautiful fragrance? You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, all jokes aside, like, it's all about your perception about shit.
Yeah.
No.
I hear what you're saying, but I do think that we've been brainwashed by media and just the world that we've grown up in, that the Eurocentric standards of beauty is what we go by. Like, for so many decades, it was blonde hair, blue eyes, 120 pounds, no fucking curves, like that. But that was the standard of beauty here in America, bro. That's why when Fam came out with Baby Got Back, that shit was such a big fucking deal. Yeah. That's because people thought that was the shit that was beautiful.
Like, when you talk about her, and the reason why I have her picture up, Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, she's white. I didn't even pay attention.
Like,
that's crazy.
Like Marilyn Monroe.
Who? Never heard of her.
So anyway, her biggest thing back in the day is when, you know, the average, you know, standard of beauty, so to speak, was, like she said, the little skinny white girls, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah. She was kind of curvy.
She was curvy as shit.
Was she?
She was like size 14 or so, 12 or something like that. She was not as typical. And
she had hips and shit.
Yeah, she was doing it out there, right? Now, again, we all know black women were built like that way, but, you know, whatever. But she was one of the first to come out with the bigger body size that
As
was
a
still
white
considered beautiful as a woman, period.
No, not as a woman, period.
Well,
Nah,
because
as a white woman.
No, because slave owners was fucking the black women because
But
they
mind
had
you-
that bounce
Exactly.
that
But I
ass
mean, like on
till you
TV,
can't no more.
but I mean, like,
Speaking about.
but on TV, came out on TV as like a beautiful woman, period.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean? Not like the first one that just did it because we knew that it exists before. But I mean, on TV and other
It wasn't
people,
glorified.
other people like, man, she's a beautiful woman, not realizing like she was a whole, and she was, and size 12, 14 ain't really big.
That's not.
It's not.
That's like where I need you to be at. You know what I mean? I need
That's a
you.
fact.
Yeah, I need
That's
you to
my
do that.
problem with all of the racially ambiguous or non-black women who are going and getting their bodies done to make them look like black women.
See,
The fuck I want the remix for when I can get the original, my
Fuck that
nigga?
shit.
That's bullshit. The fuck? I want a black woman.
And they look
Everybody's striving to look like us, bro. That's
they
crazy.
They can't though. It look like when your child make the motherfucking cutout of the hearts on Valentine's Day, it be all dilapidated. That's what they look
Yeah, like
like. I hate that
nigga,
shit.
I don't want the remix, nigga. I want the real shit.
But I don't agree with you saying though, Tina, about
What?
the other shit
What?
because about the European thing. Because you used to get on my ass about me hating motherfuckers wearing weave.
I don't care for weave either.
You care, but I shit on weave.
Yeah, I know.
I shit on it because you don't have to wear that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I agreed. We're on the same page
Yeah.
on that shit. Like, I love natural hair. There's fucking nothing wrong with
but
it.
why is it okay for somebody to wear weave? Because they're not wearing it because they know have a reason.
Right.
Whatever the reason they are, they lying and they're making that shit up because they're not comfortable wearing that shit.
I don't agree. Like, some of the shit is protective styles. Like, I get that shit and I understand that
What
completely.
protective style is a lace front.
That's not a protective style.
Exactly. That's my point. It's the
So you're talking about wigs.
I'm talking about
There's a difference between
weave,
wigs and weave.
all this
all
shit.
of it's
I'm
under
a
the same.
woman. Come on, wigs and weave is different. I know this.
Today.
But isn't it all the same thing? Just not having your natural hair out.
It is
That's-
not.
Like, that's the
my
point.
It-
But that's the point he's
okay,
saying.
That's what
okay,
I'm saying.
okay.
She got
I feel you.
specific.
Semantics.
There's
Semantics.
it's different.
No, you're right. It's different.
It's
But
different.
you're right.
Right.
But the point I guess he's trying to make is
Yeah,
why are you
I
covering?
get what he's saying. I get what he's saying, and I understand it.
I don't like weave neither.
I hate that shit. Bro.
Fucking hate it.
And
But
it
it's
smell like burnt toast.
but especially the day after.
Yeah.
But the thing is, why are you on my? You got to give him a different pillow. Hey, we're gonna put the pillowcase on here.
You don't sleep with black women. Shut up. Go ahead. What's next? What happened?
Ooh, Damien speechless.
What happened?
She gonna make me go. I'm listening.
He finna cut my mic off.
I'm gonna go all through my phone. Black bitch, black bitch, black bitch.
Black bitch.
Because if you got
Go to
you gotta be
hell.
calling them all bitches.
You
because
can call me a bitch. Don't call me no bitch.
The views of Damien do
Thank
not
you.
reflect the views of West Row and the goddamn Breeze Slow Podcast. I didn't know what I showed up for. Okay, I apologize. I didn't do my research.
Oh,
Supposed to be doing research.
you supposed to, nigga.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Young talking that shit tonight.
Oh.
She talking.
Talk your shit.
like I
Block
don't
her.
I
I
don't
just play.
I don't kind of I see what you're saying, and I'm kind of like, and we'll talk about the isms later,
Mhm.
which Wes wanted to speak.
Mhm.
I don't think, for one, I'm not saying that it's not happening, right? But I don't think everything is so, I guess, black and white. Is that the best way to put it?
Agreed.
Is that the best way to put it? Like when,
That's the
Like it's
perfect way to-
nuanced.
like when it comes to beauty, right?
Mhm.
And I guess
My
I don't. No, you're good. I don't think that everybody wants to have a body like a black woman, right? And I don't think everybody wants. I think what's the best way I can say it? Like big ass and big titties is like a thing, right?
Big ass was not always a thing.
but
titties.
no, I'm talking about now, right? Like now that's what it is.
Yeah,
but
but
as you know, fashion changes quite often. Like it's good for about 10 some years. Like remember we were wearing the baggy clothes once
It's
upon
coming
a
back
time.
too, which
And
is
that's
crazy.
and that's the thing. So fashion trends change according to generations. They've seen all these skinny women, so they see thicker women like, oh my gosh, thick woman is different. You know
that's
what I mean?
IG models, bro. Fashion models are still this big.
Facts.
But again, there's some fashion models now. You have plus size models,
Sure.
which really aren't plus size, but they call them plus size models. But now they're like, oh man, like that thickness, them thighs, that ass. You have the silhouette challenge and the busted challenge. So I mean, now like you say with IG, that's nice. Pretty soon, the thick woman will be played out again because it's so popular, and you'll see something looks different, something exotic, so to speak, and then it'll go back and forth.
I think that part of
For who?
it's not going to go back and
Just
forth because of social
generational
media. And that's what I think. Back in the day, it was one set standard because they were able to dictate what was put out.
There was only one channel for it.
It was no internet. It wasn't any of that. Now that we have it, it's just like, I just recently started watching porn, but on porn, they got categories. Like, you get what you need. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't think it'll ever go back to the point where it's just
You just
one
started
standard.
watching like last
Nah,
week.
for
Or,
real. He's a child.
Since 2021, I probably just started going to porn sites. I don't watch porn.
Why?
How they make me a tell? Because I don't jack off. I refuse.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
I feel like that's for ugly people and married people.
Do you clean yourself?
Do I clean myself?
Yeah, you
like take showers. I take 3 showers a day.
You don't jack off?
I refuse.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't jack off a lot, but I jack off.
Nah. Like I tried one time. It was so awkward. I lit some candles. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, bye.
Set the mood.
That's
Every
what's
time I
wrong
had
with
some
you.
wine.
Stop trying to take yourself on a
Nah,
date.
but so you don't date yourself.
Treat
nigga.
yourself like a one night stand and get to it.
Night stand. This motherfucker did. Goddamn it.
You
I
gotta.
picked that
You gotta treat
motherfucker up,
yourself
too.
like a booty call.
Look, I had to drive like this. So I put my left hand in the passenger seat. I opened the door for it and everything. 'Cause I'm left-handed. You know
That's
what
what you do.
Yeah,
I hate
opened the door
this
for you. I
nigga,
said,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Walked into the open the door for it with my right hand. Warmed up. I put the lotion in the microwave and shit because I need that hot wop. You know what I'm saying?
Not the hot wop.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why they understand the jail thing that we talked about the other
hand
day.
ass pussy.
I can't believe you don't jack
I
off.
refuse. Bro.
I treat myself like a bust down.
Easy, quick.
Take your drawers off, bitch.
Little whore.
You was a bird,
Whore.
dog.
Take your drawers off, bitch.
I can't believe you
Let's
don't.
get to it.
Bro, I'm not with that shit.
I've dealt. I guess you're young. I got to the point.
Yeah.
I got to the point to how old are you?
33.
Yeah. You young.
Oh, head.
I got to the point to where
Nah, nigga, you're old.
I'm good with it. I got to the point to where it's like I rather jack off sometimes than just deal with the nonsense that's on the other side of the phone.
That's fair.
Like it's like shit. Like
That's fair.
you want to go do this bullshit, get dressed, and go over there and deal with her talk and all this nonsense.
It's
Or
a
I
cheat
can
code
just
to
go
that
ahead.
shit, too.
Or I can just go ahead and just jack off, and I ain't got to worry about making excuses to go home. I could just roll over.
I feel that, but I have another scenario to that. It's
What you
fucked
got?
Up, though.
What you got?
So you know how you're a man, so
Yeah.
like before you supposed to get
I'm a gentleman, sir.
into some new vagina for the first time.
Listen, he's talking.
You supposed to beat your shit, right?
Yeah.
So that way you don't go out there and disappoint. But wait. I don't beat my shit.
Okay.
I normally back in the day would go hit a regular, you know what I'm saying? Get rid of the nut.
The second one, get that good nut.
And then boom, I'm on some player shit. Like, all right.
I'm fucking stressed. Can you hit my
Okay.
button, please?
I've
Damien says
I hate it here.
Damien says something along those lines, but not in those words.
well, I've never ever had a thought of doing that, like 2 different women in the same day. I think that's kind of sacrilegious. I think that's like the worst thing.
Sacrilegious. Yeah, you're right.
I think that's the worst thing you can ever do. I don't
Do
think you
you
should
know?
treat women that way.
You know why it's worse?
I
Because
think
you
you
probably
should.
lie about it. You got to tell the truth.
I think you should respect women enough to
Respect.
where
Talk your
have
shit, Damien.
at least 48, days in between new partners.
Mm.
Because once you're in a woman, right, you're in them and they feel your presence. So it's not
Facts.
just like
It's an energy transfer.
It
That
is.
mic finna blow up in your face.
No, but he was actually talking some real shit, and that's what I'm saying. This old me. This was Roe. This not I am Shiver. You know what I'm saying? This before this. You know what I'm saying? This back when I was when Tina broke my heart and I was out here in these streets and she did me wrong. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
You're so full
That's
of
when I was
shit,
out here
bro.
giving out demon dick.
You
right?
was already doing that.
Nah, I was giving out demon dick when you cheated on me. Anyway,
I lied, y'all. I don't know if y'all caught that. I was
rolling
joking.
with you. I was gonna rock with you, my boy.
Yeah,
One band, one sound.
Nah, that's whole drum line. I've done that before. I just want to put that out there to let y'all know I don't want to be like a liar. All these bitches, nigga, you didn't fuck me. Like, oh, cancel show.
Ooh.
Show's over. Gotta go home.
It's
But no,
a wrap.
I've yeah, just jack off next time, bro. And not and don't jack off so you can give that girl a better nut. Jack off so you ain't even gotta worry about seeing her. And sometimes just bust quick and roll over. Shit.
Jack off so you don't end up in the group chat, nigga.
Yeah. Or just
that's
come
why
back.
you eat pussy.
Or just
you eat
come-
the pussy till you back.
Or just
and
come
then
back.
It's
strong.
Ricky Times down for Pound Town.
Or just come back.
Pound
strong.
Town is the funniest thing ever, dog.
That's kind of childish.
That shit
Go to
is so
Pound
funny.
Town, baby.
People be saying that shit on Twitter and
That
it
shit funny.
kills
That's where
me,
I got the shit
dog.
from.
That shit kill me.
I really want to piss you off
Oh shit.
Aww.
By
All right, guys, it was thank you. Thank you.
Let
guys
me
for
drink.
having
Let me drink some of my energy stuff so I can turn up on your punk ass.
No, because I don't like how people take black descriptions as negative, right? And I don't like how people act like black people cannot have any negative descriptions.
What do
Right.
you mean?
Facts.
Because we're as a race, we're good and bad. Like
I
not
think we're
everything
just
about us
trying-
is positive.
I think
Like,
we're just trying to eradicate all of the negative connotations that were put onto us in the past.
But why don't we just, instead of eradicating the negative connotations, why can't we understand our truth?
We're hypocrites.
And it's not all exactly. It's not always good. Like we have some shit
Right,
things
right,
about us, right?
Absolutely, we're not perfect, but I think that we
We're
were
near
unfair. We're unfairly given a lot of bad shit.
But we're not talking about the shit we're given unfairly. We're talking about like something as normal as like bad hair. And like I understand what you're talking about. You don't have bad hair because you just don't take care of it. But in all honesty, black people have to take care of their hair more often than someone that is not black, right?
That doesn't make it bad.
No. It makes it now you have to describe it as something, right?
Right.
So you have hair that is easily manageable, which is considered good.
Right.
With the least care. That's good. Like that's not like rocket science. It's just the hair.
What's good vagina? All right then.
And you know what? Bad vagina.
What's bad?
What?
What's good vagina versus bad vagina?
At all. I mean,
I don't have sex. I don't. I couldn't tell you.
I hate it here.
I'm just saying,
What
like,
happened?
you're putting it because his hair is relatable. But if you go to other shit, you'll be like, oh no, that shit bad.
Yeah.
That shit good.
Understood. I think a lot of the good hair, bad hair conversation comes from having daughters. Don't tell my fucking kid she has bad hair,
Oh
bro.
yeah, I'll kill you.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's where that shit comes from me. Like, I'm gonna keep that same energy no matter what. If I'm gonna tell my daughter, like, your hair's not bad, baby, we just gotta learn how to take care of it the same way. Why would I change that shit for somebody else?
because and even then, like say for instance,
Adults and kids are different.
yeah. Well, first of all, you shouldn't talk to a kid like that anyway. But
Facts.
kids do
You
have
should keep
bad
that
hair.
same energy for everybody.
But you don't.
No.
But you keep the energy because it's something. There's certain ways you don't talk to kids,
Facts.
and there's certain ways you talk to adults, right?
Right.
And there's some information you have in conversation with adults that kids need to stay out of. So I mean, it's not really, you can't use that one situation and make it an umbrella about everything. Kids having bad hair, it's a thing. There's kids out there with shitty ass hair.
No, their parents don't take care of it.
But that is why their hair is bad. But it doesn't defeat the
No, their
the
parents
fact
just
that
don't
they're-
take care of it.
That's not true.
But see, this is the thing.
I'm very Charlotte. I love my baby to death. My oldest. That's my nigga. My baby hair we try to take care of. It's like a sponge, bro. It's like we won't put nothing in that motherfucker.
So she got
everything. She gotta get her hair done you know how most kids get braids and last them 2 days.
Yeah.
She got her hair braided every day.
Yeah.
Shit don't last. Like,
and that's the thing. Like, so I mean, to sit here and discredit, like when it's like you tell me I have bad hair or whatever, right? Like that's a black thing, right? And I understand you don't want it to be a black thing, and it's very offensive. But to me, it's part of the reason. It just well said. Yeah. But to me, it's like it's a no. And
I know.
he's bald, though, for instance, for one. So, like you said
I
earlier,
know.
he got bad hair.
that's why he's bald.
His
Goddamn.
hair gave up. But I do respect family.
Yeah, just joking with you. But
Nigga gave up.
he's
I'm
done.
not taking. I quit.
Fuck this shit.
This is difficult. But again, when you talk about like, if I sit here and want to describe something, right, and I want to be like, okay, your hair is X, Y, and Z.
Mhm.
It's easily manageable. You don't have to put a lot of care to it. That'd be considered good, right?
Right.
And it's not an insult. See, we take everything as insult. Sometimes saying you have bad hair is not an insult. Calling me a black person is not an insult. You're describing me. And then if I say you have bad hair, then it's like, okay, I'm saying that for the simple fact that it's unmanageable and it needs to be taken care of more. But it's not an insult. I'm describing something.
Right.
Then describe it, like Andrea just said. Then describe it.
Right.
It's dry.
Go ahead.
But
It's tangled. It's
What'd she say?
whatever. It's damaged.
There you go.
Yeah.
you had it right there.
I took it off my fault, Bree. Maybe the solution is use more specific adjectives. Example: your hair is dirty, matted, dry, broken. then it is an individual specific description and not attributed to a whole group of people. But
talk your
but
shit.
can I just say, so one, I don't think, and that's my point about black folks. We're very fucking sensitive, right?
Very.
We have the fucking room to be sensitive now.
We're hypocrites. We're hypocrites.
Yeah, man.
Because the same shit that we do to other people, we can't take it, and I don't like that shit. I'm a very equal opportunist. Like
white people are corny.
Explain.
Because white people talk about each other the exact same way, but we take ownership of negativity so that way we have an excuse.
Black people.
Black people. Black people.
No, who did you say does that shit?
White people do the exact same shit.
She don't.
These is black people problems we're talking about.
But they're not that. They're not black people.
I'm black. I talk about black people shit. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear the comparison about white people.
Why would we take ownership of the bullshit?
That's
why
the
not
thing.
take ownership of the positivity? We always grabbing bullshit,
but that's
so that
what
way
I
we
was
can
saying.
Explain why we're oppressed and shit like that. A lot of motherfuckers have the opportunity to pull themselves up, but they don't want solutions. They want like shit like this, so they have a reason to why they piss poor and ain't shit. I'm tired of that shit.
No, but what
her thing is, when you communicate with people, we talked about it on our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
When you communicate, the funniest thing about communication is thinking that it exists.
Yeah.
Right? It's trillions of people in the world. That means there's trillions of perspectives. So just because you explain it in the manner that you're saying, Andrea, doesn't mean that person comprehends. So sometimes you just have to say bad and they get it. You don't have all the time. In a perfect world, you can break down shit like that. But if we're having a conversation, I'm trying to get to a greater point. I'm not going to go 10 minutes down this road just to come all the way back this way when I could just kill that with saying bad hair. And you get where I'm saying. It's not to be offensive. It's not to be bad. Those people that are doing, like it's
words mean things though, bro. Like saying like bad is a negative connotation.
In other countries, in the United States, every fucking word has 30 different meanings, and it's all perspective.
And we
can't say that shit. You can't say that words have meaning. So which meaning does it mean in this scenario?
What other meaning can you give to the word bad?
Bad. We just talked about
in what other way can you say that bad is?
But this is the thing.
Is it negative?
But this is the thing. It's so much simple shit that describes a black person, right? Why are we making a person? Period.
Yeah.
Why are we? If someone says you're I don't know. Give me something.
Ugly, motherfucker.
Yeah, you ugly. If someone says you ugly and shit like that, right? Like, nigga, you're just ugly. It's not a bad thing. You're just fucking ugly. But there's probably a bunch of other things about you that is great, which most ugly people have to have.
Thank you, Adrian. Like that's my problem.
About like an object. Like,
yes.
What you say?
Adrian is talking that shit, and Andrea said it as well. You're subscribing to fucking white people's standards. That's the problem. You're comparing.
That's not true.
You're comparing black people's hair to white people's hair. Okay. White people's hair is easier to manage, so black people's hair has to be bad. That's not the fucking case.
That's not
Stop
true.
Subscribing to that bullshit.
Okay.
That shit wasn't made with us in mind.
Okay, so put it like this. So the reason why that's being said, let's put it like this. You have, we're not saying white or black. Say there's hair, right?
Thank you.
And there's hair that is easily manageable, right? Let's just say that there's hair that's out there that's easily manageable and you can comb through it. You don't have to put products in it once every 2 weeks if you want to. You don't have to wash it all the time. It doesn't dandruff, right?
Facts.
How would you describe that?
White people got
Easy
bad hair.
No. How would you describe it if you had to use the word?
Manage.
Easy to manage. And when you're someone that does hair, right? That hair is what?
You think people enjoy doing white people hair?
No, they hate that shit.
They hate that shit.
You're proving my point. White people got bad hair.
Yeah, exactly. Just because their hair,
them niggas get lice, we don't get that shit. That's what I'm saying. They got bad hair.
So just because
I'm black, I don't know nothing about that shit you talking about.
So just because the hair is easy to comb through and manageable, again, that's not always a good thing.
But that's the shit that you're talking about is good hair.
But
you said your hair is bad because you have to moisturize it and you have to comb through it a lot of times or whatever to get it detangled. It's hard to manage, right?
I don't dislike. But I don't
manage it. That's the part.
No management. But the thing is, I don't dislike my hair because like I don't dislike.
Right.
Like I know what you're saying. The white standard to make everything look bad so you can hate yourself. I accept my blackness, and that's the thing I don't think a lot of people do. I accept my bad hair. I accept that I'm loud. I accept that I'm boisterous. I accept that I don't take shit. I accept that I talk shit. I accept that I be out of pocket sometimes. Like I understand who I am and what I am as a person. And just because I have bad hair as I describe it, it's not a negative thing to me because I'm allowed to fucking. But that's
just you.
But exactly, and that's what he's talking about. We need to be more on that shit to accept what the fuck we are as opposed to what we're not. Because again, having bad hair is not a negative thing. It's just having fucking bad hair. It doesn't make you a better person.
But it sounds negative. So if you want to describe that shit, just like she said before, why not describe the shit that you don't like about it? You know what I'm saying? It's saying, instead of using an umbrella term and saying, oh, it's good or it's bad, like there's no way to flip the word bad. It's negative.
That's not true.
It's definitely not true.
We just got done talking about
How?
Man, that
Just because you say bad bitch.
No.
Damn, she bad.
No. But
God
listen,
damn.
it's not about that. It's about, not the slang term of bad, the word bad.
That's
period.
what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
How do you flip the word bad?
It's not about flipping it, right? It's about like I said, for one, if you're talking about, what did I say? What word did I use earlier? It wasn't necessarily bad. I said something. Anyway, it's about accepting loud. When I say you're loud,
I'm not
right?
accepting that shit.
But the thing is like, okay, put it like this. When someone says you're disobedient, like that's negative, right?
As fuck.
Right? But how many people want to describe themselves as disobedient?
I would never describe myself as disobedient.
Right? But see, disobedient is very negative. But there's a lot of disobedient people, and it makes fucking sense with how they are as people.
I agree.
But just because you're disobedient doesn't mean you're negative. It is not. It doesn't.
Bro, words fucking mean things, bro.
No, disobedient means simple as this: is you
were given order and you did not follow the order that was given to you.
Period.
Disobedient.
It's not negative.
Understood, but understand how people perceive things.
But
words have
definitions. They absolutely do. They absolutely do.
Words have meaning. All of a sudden now it's like
we're peaking like hell.
You double dutching right now, Tina. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How?
My nigga,
you can't
just
pick
went
and
from
choose.
saying words have meaning. Now you're looking at a different connotation of the word.
Right.
Like that's not how you can't pick and choose when you want to how you want to use the word.
Did you not just say that disobedient sounds negative? Did you not just say that? Did you not just say that?
I did that.
And I understand the definition of the meaning. I get it.
Point.
I get it. And it's cool to use disobedient as an example. But when you're using bad hair and you're saying shit like, oh, that kid has bad hair, that person has bad hair, she has bad hair, that makes people feel bad. The shit is negative. No matter how you try to fucking flip it, no matter how many different examples you try to give me, that shit is negative. And it's because you're comparing it to something that wasn't meant for us in the fucking beginning.
You can't please everybody.
No.
You will.
I'm trying to please black people. I don't give a fuck about nothing else.
But I thought it was about individuality. You said black people are.
I didn't say shit about individuality.
Black people aren't looked
but
as
this is a term that's used in a community. Black people.
That's the community that you're in. You don't realize that other people use the exact same words.
I don't give a fuck about them. That's the point I'm making to you.
I don't care. Give a fuck about them.
It's hard to talk about anybody.
I don't give a fuck about nothing except these black people issues that we fucking talking about.
I respect it. But to say that, if you don't give a fuck about white people, then you can't use the European standards and all of that other shit
against us.
And you can't use.
I don't give a fuck.
You can't use it as a point or a marker and then say I don't give a fuck about it. You can't.
But I can because I don't use it as a point or a marker. Y'all do.
You just did. That's all y'all been talking about. European standards.
Because they're saying that y'all are using them, not me.
I don't care.
But you just said you agree. You just said agree.
I agree with what they said because I don't go by that shit. That's the point. We're saying that.
So when I'm saying
hair is bad because we're comparing it to something that don't have shit to do with us.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So you drive past somebody else's house, right? Grass look great, right? It's full, it's green. It look like it get watered on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Right? And then you drive a little further down and that shit like mad patchy, is yellow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And all that shit. What you gonna say about the grass? One grass is good. One grass is what?
Bad.
Looks like they take care of one. Looks like they don't take care of the other.
See that, and like I said, I get what you're saying.
Difference?
No, and like I said, I hate the simple fact
you
that
didn't say, oh, this is motherfucking weeds
because
and this is motherfucking European ground grade grass. Like you're not
because talking about green grass and brown grass is not going to give somebody a complex about the way that they fucking look.
To you, bullshit.
That's the thing.
My mama don't like this.
That's the thing.
Don't talk about her goddamn grass. She is not having that shit.
I feel like your mama.
Stanley's grass.
I feel like your mama would be more offended if I talked about her hair than if I talked about
she
her
will
fucking
tell
grass.
you. She's like, no, my hair. She says my hair is bad.
I don't like that shit, and I think that is something that we can change. That is a shitty analogy, but I do think that
the grass one.
Yes, I do think that there's stuff that we can change. Because what difference does it make? Like what does it hurt? What part of you does it hurt to not say bad hair? It doesn't really hurt anything. So why not change it to where we're not developing this shit to where kids feel like, oh, I got bad hair,
You talking about kids,
people,
that's different. I was gonna say kids, I agree.
or people grow up. But why would
Tina?
it
For every
started
person,
somewhere,
every
bro?
person
That shit started
every
somewhere.
person that you say disagrees with it, I can find the same amount of people that say they don't give a fuck about it.
Right,
So that's the point. So
but if
who
you're
do
saying,
I?
but if
If
you're
I
saying
have
that it
20
shouldn't
people
be,
that don't give a fuck, then
if you're saying that it shouldn't be said to kids, that shit started somewhere, bro. We
But
all heard that shit as kids.
I don't
Stop saying that shit all together so that it's not a fucking thing.
But again, and like that's the thing. I don't think that
I don't agree.
taking our characteristics and automatically jumping them to something that is negative to us is, I think that's fucked up.
I do too, and that's
Like,
why I think
no.
that
You're not listening.
bad.
Let me say it again. Let me say it one more time. I think when people use simple characteristics
Mhm.
of us and think that it's fucked up, like someone saying, "Oh, you got a big nose, big lips, nigga." So and what? I got
Right.
big nose and big
Big
lips.
lips.
It's not a negative thing because I have big nose and big lips, right?
Right.
You may not like it, you may not fuck with it, but the
Absolutely.
bitches love it, right?
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
again, those simple terms, like we need to stop letting them be negative. Period.
Right.
Having
Why don't we just not say it?
You
Because
flip the word,
there's-
you
because
flip the word
there's-
nigga.
it's not. It's
You
not.
flip the word nigga. So why can't you flip all of those things into
But see,
positive?
it's not about flipping. It's about understanding that bad hair isn't a negative thing. It's described. Let me finish though.
I don't agree.
No, go ahead.
Bad hair should be looked up as negative, right? It's just a descriptive term of your hair. Period. That's all it is. I get it. It's being compared to something that's good. It's not being compared to white people's hair. It's being like Hispanics. A mixed person can have good hair, and it's not talking about the color. It's talking specifically about their. Now, if you talk about black people are all criminals, that's something I can't subscribe to. Now, that's something we need to fucking change. All black people are stupid. They can't be a quarterback in the NFL. They'll never have an education. Them niggas are grow up in single father households. Them niggas don't know how to take care of their kids. They don't know how to. They're always on welfare. Now, if you want to sit here and talk about negative shit, now we should sit
all
here.
that shit falls into the same fucking
And a lot
area.
of
But
bro.
listen. But see, a lot of.
But why not change
But
that?
listen, not all. But this is the thing. We're not talking about black people with bad hair. We're talking about just bad hair, period. And for you to sit here and try
I
to
don't
make
talk
it seem
about
No,
like
she's not. That's
No,
what we talking
no,
about.
no,
She
no.
only talking about black people.
I only talk about black people. I don't give a fuck about nothing else.
she is, because we were talking about Steph Curry, and she's like, she doesn't want to say bad hair.
He black.
And then,
I say he
but
need to
listen,
learn how to take care
but
of that
listen,
shit.
and then you have other black people that are, mixed breed or whatever the fuck they are, and they have better hair, right? So again,
Why is
it's
it
not all-
better?
oh my gosh. It's better because it's just easily. Some people come out
No,
with
'cause-
easily manageable hair, and it's
It's
just.
but that
better
shit's
hair.
not
It's
easy.
appealing to the eye.
That it's appealing. Thank
It's
you.
appealing
That's
to
that's
that.
all
Alright.
it is. That's just not easily
good.
manageable. Let me
watch
tell
out.
you.
But like I say, when I talk about it, like I say, when it comes to my daughters, right? My daughters both have good hair,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
and it's not because it looks better. Because when I comb it, and when I have to part it, and when I have to braid it, it is easy.
Hold on. Can I address that? Because this might be something that you don't know about.
Go ahead.
The reason why I say, and you hear me all the time, I never say I have good hair, because this shit's not manageable to me because it's thick as fuck. It's shit's hard to deal with on a regular basis, which I get. So I'm kind of, now I know how I started one way on this conversation. I'm kind of starting to understand what Tina is saying about it.
Now,
Because it goes back to it. I can see how I'm trying to be nice about this shit. It's a sensitivity issue. Like,
I get it.
And that's
It
what it
is.
is. Like,
It
it's
is.
somebody's sensitivity issue as to the word bad being triggering, and that falls down a whole nother rabbit hole.
Back to your ism conversation we'll have
And
later.
that's why I'm trying to be quiet about, because I know we get into that later.
Yeah.
But it's one of those. Like, and if any other category that you put it in, it's going to be one of those. Like, whatever their sensitivity is, they're going to go harder about the subject than the next person. And that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
it's dependent as to why it should be an individual conversation. If this person says, hey, I don't like when you say bad hair, cool. With you and I'm not going to say that. But when I talk to anybody else, then all right, bet I can say
That's
bad.
what it is. Yeah.
Right. And I feel like that's everything in life. Like,
But even
you
on
can't
that-
put a blanket on a group of
Right.
people, because, as you say, we are individuals. So you can't put a blanket on everybody. Every black person wants it to go this way, because that's not true. Because I can give two fucks. I know women that can give two fucks.
Mhm.
Like I say, my
Right.
mom swears her hair is bad, and she put a fucking curl in that, texturizing that motherfucker.
That nigga West Mama has had a curl my whole life.
Like, I don't know her to have nothing else.
Like a curl.
Yeah, nigga, yeah. Now she's trying to swag it out, but she had the juice. Right there.
Every time someone talks about the curl, it goes back to the coming to
America
America scene.
Yeah, with the
So
spray.
low.
Yeah,
So
she
Yeah,
got
yeah.
that couch.
Yeah.
For me, it's just paying attention to the things that we say, because somebody, or like we all have heard the term bad hair, right? We all grew up with somebody and somebody said that they had bad hair. That shit comes from when we were kids, right?
Right.
So and we all agree that it's not okay to say that shit to kids, right?
Right.
So
As an adult.
Right. Yeah. So why not stop saying that shit altogether? You know what I'm saying?
Tina,
like,
but if that's the case,
so that it's not a thing.
But Tina, if that's the case, I can pick up, and I'm not picking on you.
Shit in
it
here.
is. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta pick. Look, but it's a lot of things that you say, and I'm not picking on you, but I can decipher everything that you say and say these are things that you shouldn't say, and you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. This is me. This is who I am. I
disagree
because that's not.
I'm willing to change a lot of shit,
but it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit that you're not willing to change.
Yeah.
How so? I'm a work in fucking progress.
Like exactly. You're not perfect.
Right.
Nobody
Let's normalize some good shit though.
But again, when you're talking
good,
listen. Hey, why you bullshitting? What's good? What is good?
Positivity. But let's normalize shit that don't make people feel bad.
But you need negativity to understand positivity.
But the thing, when we're my biggest thing again with this rabbit hole, not a rabbit hole, but this conversation of good bad hair, like I get it. I really do. When you're talking about my daughters, I think my daughters have good hair. My oldest daughter, the 11-year-old, the long hair, fucking thick as hell. Nah, go. It's thick as hell. So with it being so thick, it's not, like I said, my youngest one, thin hair, whatever, it's easier to manage. So she has they both have good hair. But overall, they have good hair. But the thicker hair is going to be harder to manage. So I get what you're saying when you're talking about that. I just fucking hate that everything about black people is considered. They use it as a shot against us. Again, when we talked about the black on black crime, when we talked about when it comes to colorism, when it talks about to how black people act in public or how we dress, like it's always negative. Fuck it, I just dress like this because this is how I dress. But to associate everything that comes with a black person as a negative thing, it's like, why are we allowing that? Like good and bad.
Bro, we don't allow that shit. This shit has been forced on us for a fucking long time.
So if we don't allow it, why are we having these conversations and why are we having these feelings about it?
Because people are finally pushing back against the bullshit that's been forced on us for all this fucking time.
We're not talking about black people being someone saying that black people are criminals or deadbeats or none like that. We're talking about something different between good and bad.
Say it again. I'm sorry. I can't read and listen at the same time.
Which one are you reading? Which comment are you reading? Andrea
Simons.
Oh yeah, she was saying she hates we have this conversation in open audience. This is too much for non-black audience for her.
It's okay, girl.
So I mean,
because I'm gonna talk my black shit regardless. Don't you worry, baby.
Yeah,
I'm for real. I don't care about none of that other shit. And it's like, it's not to be offensive. Like, these are my fucking problems. So that's what I'm gonna speak on.
No, and again, I don't think this is a conversation not to have in open form. I mean, if you subscribe to it, we're here. Yeah. Come join in. If you don't, you don't. And we're gonna have opposite views of everything. I know what you're saying. So mind you, and a lot of people, oh Damon, you're just, the thing is I don't allow negative shit, so to speak, about me be negative.
But that's you.
I get it.
Everybody don't operate like you. So why not err on the side of caution? And try not to offend people, or try not to make people feel bad.
Because just as you, because for one, I'm not here to coddle people's feelings. For one,
no, that's cool. But when it's people that's close to you, you probably might want to. I'm
not here to coddle black people's feelings neither. If anything, I'm gonna be harder on them to get them motherfuckers off their ass and understand shit is what's up.
No, I can't believe you just said that.
I did just say that. I'm gonna come at, if you do something, Tina, I'm gonna come at you harder for you if you do something than anybody else.
That's the thing, because I'm a fucking work in progress. So if you call me on my bullshit because of who we are to one another, I don't mind it. Call me on my bullshit, just like I call you on yours. Call me on mine, because that's the only way that I'm gonna grow as a person.
Truth.
But what I'm not gonna do is talk shit or talk down on black people in front of mixed company. Not gonna fucking do that shit ever.
But I will never sit here and think that if
except T.I.
No, I get
you can go to hell.
I don't.
There's an exception to every rule.
We're gonna bash T.I.
like black men.
I love black men. I just don't like T.I.
Yeah, black man.
Is he?
Is he not?
I don't know.
I mean, you know,
he got bad hair too.
Hey,
then they got horrible hair. His hair is very, very bad hair.
Big club.
Yeah,
that's the only person I'm gonna let y'all talk about.
I was waiting.
I was finna defend him. It was like right there, and I was like, man, fuck him.
I know she's not gonna
she took that back.
Yeah.
Fuck him, cuz.
I'm gonna save that one for someone who deserves it. So I mean, want to get into the colorism shit and actually have that conversation amongst company?
We can.
I mean, because we tried to have it 2 weeks ago.
What happened?
What happened was that company was talking to us about it. So it was kind of not about how we feel about colorism,
As a
right?
white person,
Hispanic.
I would say y'all was saying color.
It
I'm
started.
confused.
It
Like,
turned
how
into
did-
a conversation about citizenship and.
I can't have that.
So what it
kind of-
was-
And
yeah.
that's cool. Like that's your that's your struggle, and I get it. That like that's a struggle for your community, but that's not what we was talking about.
That's
And
why
now
y'all
we
gotta
finna-
stop saying people of color, bro. Stop saying this shit.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
call your
I'm
shit
black.
out. Rep your shit. Black
Throw
people.
your set up, nigga.
Black on mine, fam. What you talking about? Rep your shit.
So you want to talk about it? You ready?
If you'd like.
So
You about to piss me off. Go
I'm
ahead.
trying. No.
He's about to make me mad.
I'm my kids.
man.
I'm not. No, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
finna
gonna
tear this
piss.
whole shit up.
I'm gonna piss everybody off. But
piss me off.
so
Nah, go back to the comments because they finna fire your ass.
Like, that nigga did remove them hoes.
no. So the funny thing is, I gotta save my grace.
You gotta save face.
What,
Oh.
are you about to play the video?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta pee.
So it's funny because we're talking about colorism, right? And it's kind of cool because when we talk about something, we kind of hear it in the world, right? So we're talking about colorism, and I want to believe that everybody listens to us. So then when we go through some shit, they jump on board with us, right?
Fuck no.
That's what happens. Like we're just that popping. That's what it is.
Right.
So they heard we're talking about colorism, and that's when Danny Lee, that's her name, right?
Danny Lay.
Danny Lay.
Yeah.
So Danny Lay, she had that song,
Right.
Yellowbone. And it was about, everyone made it seem about colorism. Now I'm gonna play the song that she had, and I want to know what y'all think about the song.
Right.
All right, here we go.
Yellow bonus, what do you want? What do you want? Yellow bonus, what do you want?
Hold on. Actually, they can't hear it. I forgot to turn the sound on.
Right.
Let me see. What button up first? All right, so we're gonna try this one more time. We're gonna play this Yellowbone. Check it out.
Yellow bonus, what do you want? What do you want? Yellow bonus, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Para Miguel se lo van. Para Miguel what I want. Fellow yellow, what do you want? What do you want? Yellow bonus, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Para Miguel se lo van. Para Miguel what I want.
All right, so it goes on more. It's pretty trash. Pretty
Poot as fuck.
Pretty
that shit.
put ass song.
Oh, terrible. Bro.
It's garbage as shit. But that's the song. So she made a song called Yellowbone. Yellowbone is what you want. Blase, blase.
The concept was dope. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, it was a regular ass song to me. But so people were pissed off about it.
Right.
How do you feel about people being mad about that?
Just about the song or the details into it?
What
off the-
people
off the
tried to
rip-
make the song about.
Off the rip, before I knew what I knew, I didn't give a fuck about the song. And the problem is preference is preference. People only got a preference, have a problem with preference when they don't fall underneath that category.
When it's not about them.
Exactly. And that's gonna get to the topic that we have later. But yeah, I didn't have a problem with it initially. Like she had a point. Like her nigga was he liked yellow bones, goddamn me. That's what he wanted. Did she lie? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying?
That's what she
It's some motherfuckers that don't like yellows. You know what I'm saying? I'm not typically one of those individuals. That's not my ministry, as Tina say. But
so what's the difference between that?
beep,
What
beep, beep, beep,
backing on up like a U-Haul truck? Thank you for joining us again.
got a
Tina.
3-bedroom apartment in there.
So what's the difference between that Yellowbone song with Danny, right? And what's the difference between this?
Doom, doom, doom. What?
That's a Beyonce.
Right? So we have these songs that are about who you are, right? And when we're talking about brown skin, right? That's a beautiful song, right?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's actually a good song.
It's actually a dope
Let's
ass
start
song.
right there.
No, that's
That other shit was trash.
Super trash. We're not talking about we're not talking about the quality of the song. We're just talking
Right.
about the content, right?
Right.
So when we're talking about someone who is brown skinned, singing how they love their brown skin and other brown skins, and that's cool.
Right.
And you have somebody else on the flip side talking about their yellow skin and saying how like she's a bad bitch, yellow skin, that's what he wants, blase blase.
You,
what's the difference between? I'm asking. What's the
you
difference
realize
between
that that's not what brown skin is about, right?
the song?
Brown skin, I love your brown skin. I'm telling my partner I love.
Yeah, but yeah, she's saying how much she loves hers, and when he's inside of her, how it meets. Like, trust me, I know the song, but
she's championing her partner's brown skin. She's not saying my skin is better than yours.
But
talk to me.
The same thing with that piss ass Danny Lay song.
That shit is bad.
That was yellow because you peed all over that motherfucker. It's a terrible ass song.
Piss poor.
Super trash.
Hey, but she was also talking about her partner.
Yeah.
What her partner prefers.
Fair.
But you want to know the difference? It's two differences.
What's the difference?
Three. One, different climate. Like that time frame.
Talk that shit.
Two,
Two,
y'all gonna kill me for this, but the attractiveness. One is more attractive than the other.
Okay.
And
three is not ugly.
She's not super attractive. And
to
me. That's what I'm saying. To most people. Anyway, to three.
Whoopi Goldberg, fine. Fuck y'all.
The dog shit.
She don't have eyebrows, nigga.
She look like a thumb, like you hitchhiking. Anyway, three. It's also Danny Lay ain't black.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
She not black at all. You can't say that.
Discussion over.
Yeah.
But
there's no but.
If she was black, it's a different conversation, but she's not.
But if you're talking about a yellow bone, so to speak,
she's not black.
She's not black. She's not a yellow bone. You're a other.
So you
these
find
black people problem. She need to mind her fucking business.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
I mean it.
No, I get what you're saying. So what do you find offensive about the song?
I'm not necessarily offended, but I do think that she should have read the fucking room. Read the room. You know where we are in society right now. Relax.
How do you read the room? And she didn't release that song, supposedly, right?
Yeah.
So
just read the room before you make the shit.
How do you niggas make songs about fucking bitches and disrespecting women all the time. They ain't read the room and y'all bang that shit. So why the fuck is
banging any?
You're a liar.
Banging the fuck
out of it. You thump all some toxic ass shit about niggas disrespecting.
I listen to country music. I'm listening to Deep Down in Dallas.
And that's the most disrespectful shit to women in the motherfucking country music. So I'm saying, what is the difference? Because the song was bad? Because if it was a good song, it would have been different.
Y'all would have jammed that hoe.
Because the song's terrible. That's an anthem. Yeah. Women love anthems.
What are some yellow bone type songs like the brown skin or whatnot that light skinned people would champion? What's
colorism part? I don't know. That's hard because I don't think it's a lot. It's brown skin by her, that Beyonce song, brown skin girl. And that one, I guess I ain't never heard.
But I mean, there's I can't think enough talk. I'm
ghetto. I listen to fight music. I don't know.
But the thing is that bothers me is like why are we? This is the thing. Everybody makes something. Fast. Right? Mm-hmm. This woman is feeling her fucking self. She's a musical artist and she wants to make a song. I mean, there's a lot of bad music out there, first of all.
She's musical.
There's a lot of bad music out there that gets sold. So agree. I mean,
like Eminem, that's crazy.
Oh,
really? Yeah, that's a fact.
You like Eminem too?
Eminem.
I'm not like Damien. Like I don't
want to
like that, but
he decent. Like when
he rapping about white people.
When I'm about to kill somebody, if I ever want to kill my ex, I listen to that shit.
Oh God. Yeah. I'm scared.
You should be. Scared. If you hear me in the back, I'm hunting in the back of the house.
Jump out the car.
You better run.
Jump out the car.
I'm about to murder your goofy ass.
Whenever you hear stand, it's time to go.
The views of way.
I'm not riding nowhere else with you, nigga. This nigga love to drive me places. I'm never. I'm never riding with you ever again. You love to drive me, nigga. I'm never riding with you, bro.
Right, you to a cliff.
I know.
I don't see why everything is something.
Agreed.
Like this is back to like there's a lot of issues to the bad hair shit. Like I don't understand why everything is a thing.
Because people have access to social media. Everybody should have access to fucking talk.
But
some of y'all motherfuckers just shut up and listen. Like you don't have.
My only issue is that she's not black.
That's my only issue.
And the song sucks. Like that's really all it is.
That's the issue. The song sucks.
That shit is whole bad, slap, bro.
So that whole slap, you like, yeah.
So no, I wouldn't. But you sent it. You were talking about it in a group text, right? And I'm like, I've heard people talking about this, but I haven't listened to the song. I turned that shit on. I said, nigga, this is terrible.
Like
that song is trash.
It's like your speakers farted. That shit was bad.
Jeez,
That
nigga.
shit bad in the house. Jay.
That shit trash.
Yeah, it's just stupid, man. Like it's colorism is a thing, right?
Right.
And there's so many topics that can be talked about, which we're gonna have in a second about colorism. This is not one of them.
I don't want to do it.
This is not one of them
It's
at
not.
all. I mean, it's a shitty song.
Right.
I think if you are who you are and if you want to speak your shit, talk your truth. But just because we're talking, we're appreciating us doesn't mean we're dissing you. And I don't mean us. I mean, if someone who is brown skin is celebrating their brownness, doesn't mean that they're dissing somebody else.
Facts.
So to sit here and take it as that,
But that shit
is
is a
an
diss.
insult.
You know that shit is a diss track, right?
what? I don't
It
know
is.
nothing about
It
that.
It
is.
song.
is. It's
But
literally
we
a
like
diss
diss
track.
tracks.
So it's because his ex or something
Yeah,
like that,
Yeah,
right?
his baby
Yeah.
mama is dark skinned,
Yeah.
right? And they beefing. We champion other beefs when Drake and motherfucking.
Hold on, she made that as a diss track.
But she
Nigga,
didn't release it.
yes.
She didn't
Ooh.
release it though. That's what I'm saying.
Why would she?
She
Even
knew it
think
was
of
trash. You know when you getting creative and you be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? You get on the mic.
That's the first
that
draft.
shit,
That's the
yeah.
first draft.
He want to be mixed so bad.
Oh,
She
y'all heard
said-
my other side come out?
She said she was just having
Boy, go to
fun. She
hell.
heard the beat and she
Yeah.
was just having fun. She didn't
Yeah.
write nothing down.
Right.
She was
Yeah.
just
It sounds
speaking
like that.
words.
It sounds
like that.
exactly like that.
That's why I'm not mad at it. It's just she's not, because for sake of conversation, because she's not black, she can't say that shit out loud. Because that's just like if somebody was having fun, a white person was having fun, and they said nigger, I would have the same shit to say. Like, I don't give a fuck if you released it or not. You're not black, so you can't say nigga, whatever, however you want to say it, hard you are or not. You know what I'm saying? I would have the same comment.
Yeah.
So that's my only issue with that is, one, it's bad, and two, that she's not black. If she
Yeah.
was black, I'd be like, all right, darkies, tighten the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, stop saying that.
I'm a darkie. I can say it.
I see. I see people in the comments saying Dominican is black.
No, it's not.
I hear you and I feel you. Dominicans are the first ones to tell you that they're not black.
Exactly.
I'm not Dominican. I'm not black. I'm Dominican head ass.
But
Listen,
just-
listen
but-
to me, papi.
They're
But just
quick-
because
they're
they
quick to
said
do
that, but just
shit.
because they said that doesn't mean it's not black.
They're not
They
black.
don't give a fuck about black people, bro.
I
They're not
This
gonna
what you,
claim
it's
that
all about.
shit.
This whole what we in is what you identify as. If a man
So if
that identifies as a woman is a woman, and I gotta call him a woman. If that motherfucker he ain't black, he ain't goddamn black.
So if
Talk
the Afro Latina identify, not saying
But she
does,
doesn't
I don't know nothing about it.
identify
I
as
don't know nothing
Afro
about
Latina
her.
though. That's the
She doesn't.
problem.
She doesn't at all.
No, that's the
Her one
problem.
parent is fucking white, and the other one is Dominican. And
Dominicans be blonde hair and blue
eyes.
eyes.
Yeah, she's
So
on
she
the
is-
other
How
spectrum
the
of
fuck are you
Dominican.
gonna say that they black?
Not black at all.
First of all, I'm asking. I don't know what she.
Oh.
I'm not a. I don't know her. I know.
She
I
a
don't know
blackfish.
her either.
She a blackfish.
Talk
So-
about it.
So she don't identify her Afro
No,
side
but
at
she
all.
takes advantage of the
No.
fact that she looks like she black. Because I told Tina, I
Like
like
Doja
damn,
Cat.
I like damn, she fine.
Yes.
Doja Cat is black, ain't she?
she
Nah,
don't-
she's white. I think.
No,
She's
she's
mixed.
she's mixed. She
Like,
had,
I
she
think
is mixed with
Jamaican.
she's
black.
racially ambiguous.
No,
And
she's
just
mixed with like Jamaican and black or something like Jamaican and white, but
not
she-
not
or
talk,
something like that.
She said so much racial shit.
But she was trying to get money. She was trying to get paid. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But
She's
again,
trying to
Nah,
get
that
she,
shit not cool.
no. She identifies. She doesn't identify with her black stuff. She doesn't identify with her black stuff at all.
No, she does now.
No. She even
yeah,
the
she
music.
does so she can make music.
Yeah, that's but in real life she doesn't identify with her black stuff. She not even a little bit.
That bitch said she was a cow. I ain't like that hoe since then. No way.
I think she fine as shit.
I thought she was too. till
First
she was
of all,
mooing
that
and
shit-
She's still fine.
That shit funny.
That bitch said she a cow. She got udders and shit. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
That shit is hilarious.
So
That shit is funny.
so
We all gonna get in this.
I'm a cow. Move. Can you move?
we're gonna call this episode Mixed Company.
No
That's funny.
facts. Hey, that's dope though.
We're
That's
gonna
clever.
call this one
I
Mixed
told you,
Company.
bro. Like your intelligence is high. You
I
mix
need
it in with bullshit.
I need
You
to
know what I'm
write
saying?
this
You try
down.
to hide it with bullshit.
Mixed Company.
Talk to me.
Coach, go ahead. Get in your bag.
I don't even want to get in my bag
Why
with you
not?
because he's gonna make me mad.
Nigga, you mad already? You all red in the face and
So-
shit like you be over there holding your breath. Like,
If you're not of the black ancestry, if you're not represent yourself as a black individual, you might want to log off right now,
You don't have to log off, but this conversation
or
isn't
just
for you.
don't comment.
facts. Hey, who is that? Jesse?
What you
That's
say?
my other Josie. I'm sorry. Cardi B is not fucking black at all, and y'all love that shit because the music is good, and that's my point. She's not black at all, so I appreciate that. I don't know why
Fair.
Cardi B don't get the slander that she's supposed to get talking about niggas and shit.
Fair, but does Cardi identify
she
as
does.
Afro-Latina?
She identified.
That's what I'm.
as-
But that's what I'm. Yeah,
She
yeah.
might.
That's my point with Cardi.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
At least her
Like
Spanish
just-
side for sure. Her
just-
Spanish side.
just like you were saying about Danny Lay about one of her parents looks white. Like there are Dominicans that are blonde haired and blue eyed. You cannot say that them people is black, bro. Like you can't do that.
So a mixed person with blonde hair and blue eyes is not black?
Maybe
Yeah,
Not
that's
for me.
one for you. Yeah,
I would love to see it.
I
I'm sure that they
That
exist.
nigga that went to jail.
I would sure.
Lock up Bay. That y'all were talking about. What's that nigga name?
He was
blue
already
eyes,
mixed.
Felon
with the
Bay.
blue eyes.
Yeah.
He wasn't mixed.
I here had my old lady wet,
Right,
nigga.
you're mixed.
That nigga eyes blue as the motherfucker.
You
with
can
black.
be mixed and identify as
Black.
black. Steph Curry is mixed as shit.
Is he mixed? I thought both his parents was black. Or is
And
his
the
mom
mama,
like mixed?
His mom is white and something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steph is mixed as hell.
I just watch hoops. Like I'm
Just
not.
watch.
I'm
You
not.
said,
sound like
that and it was
an
like,
old
oh
nigga.
yeah, that don't
Yeah.
count. We don't
I'm
that
not-
don't
That's fair.
count.
You
It
could
doesn't
use
count.
that.
No, I just didn't know.
What about Klay Thompson?
I just didn't know.
Klay Thompson.
What about
His
Klay
mom
Thompson?
is white and his dad is black, right?
Yeah,
He's black.
but his mom is white.
He's black.
Yes. Yes, Ashley, we did see the her apology.
That
She
shit
said her mom.
Huh?
Her mom.
Who?
Terry, green eyes, blonde hair.
There you go.
Fair.
Our aunt.
Fair.
She's
Her
black
mom
as
is-
shit.
She's black.
Yes.
There's exceptions
She's
to every
my
rule.
aunt.
Oh, for real.
Yes.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. You
There's
could-
exceptions to every rule.
all right, so stop putting blanket statements on exceptions. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't. What?
Um,
I hate to see. Cut his mic off.
That's all right. I'm gonna go to your mic.
just talk loud. I
Go
got
share
you.
like a motherfucker.
I always knew you wanted to rock my mic. Go ahead.
Oh,
First off, just because you started taking dick 2 weeks ago,
Wow. Baby, never. A nigga could never.
you sneak
A
dicker.
nigga could never.
You was a sneak dicker.
Never.
How to go dicky?
Never.
go bring it, Tina. Go
Never.
bring
All
it.
your pills.
Girl, I don't have them. I wish that I did. I would have had 5 of them for them trying to speak that bullshit into my life.
What pills?
I had a
Tic
little
Tacs.
I had a little thing of Altoids. I was like, abortion pill, get it out of here. You all right, friend? You all right? My friend is choking. You all
I
right?
told you.
I love you. Oh, my mom, I was like, do y'all need one? Do y'all need one? Do y'all need one?
I told you that is I told you that's the best pickup line a nigga can have.
Oh God.
What is in that cup? What is in that? What is the little holder? Ah, shit, abortion pills, Plan Bs.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
So what's your name?
Straight up.
Your plan B, your plan A.
Yeah. Which,
I take a Plan B before I go to the club.
All of the
nigga.
above.
Anyway, Damien and I were having a conversation earlier this week. Side note, our random middle of the day talks have become one of my favorite things. It is. Damien said, and please correct me if I'm
hold on. Now, mind you, we're having this conversation to hit both sides of the spectrum. Some of this shit I'm gonna say, I'll let you know what I feel is real and something just for conversation's sake. So don't get on me about it. But this is a conversation that I feel needs to be had. So we're gonna have it.
Let's do it. Damien said to me that he believes that there are more attractive light-skinned women in the world than dark-skinned women.
That's a thought. And the reason why that conversation came up. Now
And that
listen,
shit made my ass itch.
Why?
as a beige person. So listen, the reason why I say this, that thinks she's fine as shit, right? She knows she got this. She got that shit. Well, you was cute. I mean, it's nothing against
She
it.
used to be fine back in the day. I ain't gonna lie.
Because they
Bitch,
used to
I'm
be
still-
fine.
She was a bad
And I'm
bitch.
still fine.
So
You're a fine ass nigga now, but you was a bad bitch back in the day.
duality is a thing.
Duality.
Duality is a thing.
So this whole conversation came up when I guess we were talking about colorism,
Right.
and there was a clip we saw from another something else on IG. You sent me.
I forgot. I
Yeah.
sent you that.
And I
Okay.
wish we would have watched that clip before we
Yeah, I
started
forgot.
this, so we can kind of get that energy from them.
Right.
But this nigga,
Sponsor the pod.
yeah.
I'm trying to get y'all some sponsors. Topo Chico.
But so the conversation basically, what was the conversation? It was that light skin. We're looking at the difference between light skin and dark skin, and people are like, oh, we're mad because people thought that dark skinned people aren't as attractive as light skinned people.
Is this strictly women?
That's overall.
No, just across the
Just-
board.
just overall.
I mean, he was talking about women because he obviously is interested in women, but just across the board.
But I can sit here and be like, as a dark skin, like a dark skin, light skin dude, I be like, yeah, that nigga's attractive, or not that nigga ugly as shit, right?
right.
Right.
And you know, I can honestly say that, like, you're an attractive dude. You're not ugly as shit.
Appreciate you.
I would hang out with you
Stop
because
flirting with me. Stop flirting with me.
I'll go out with you because it's like it's gonna
Damn,
make it
nigga,
easier
get
for
your
me.
own. He mine. The
You know what I
fuck?
mean? No, but have you ever been out and hung out with an ugly nigga before?
Sherrod,
It's like-
my nigga, nigga can't whoop me. That ugly
nigga-
ass that nigga ugly in the hoe. I ain't gonna
It
he was fucking it up for us.
It makes your night tough, right?
yeah,
Because
like,
because
damn, bitch, I gotta do all the work.
no, because women don't take one for the team like dudes do. So you go with an ugly dude, it's like, oh, this is gonna be tough.
Nigga, why?
Bro, he know
I'm
he ugly.
stressed.
He know he ugly. I was like, get your clothes game.
I bet
up,
he
nigga.
dressed real nice, right?
No, he
No, he
didn't.
didn't.
He
was-
ugly and
Well,
don't dress good.
I started buying the nigga clothes. Like, bitch, you gonna wear this?
He ugly
Switch
and
this
don't
shit
dress
up.
good.
No, now
Yes.
this was back in the day. Like now,
I was
the
about to
nigga,
say.
he on his PQ. That's my nigga. Shout out to him. You know, you used to be ugly. Yeah. Like we're not gonna do that shit. It's some ugly niggas out here. You know who you are.
So with that
Get your
being
money up.
so with that being said, all right. Wes, is there any truth to that? Do you think?
I feel like,
Now let's be honest, everybody.
So-
Like,
but it's a preference. To me, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna say, yeah, I'm attracted to bright skinned women. Like,
Okay.
I am, or the lighter skin tone of women. But it's based off of circumstance. Like,
now we're not saying that there's not attractive dark skin,
because it's a
No,
dark skinned
I
woman that
know.
I'm not gonna say her name, but it's a dark skinned woman that we know personally.
Yeah.
She is the finest motherfucker on earth to me.
Iris
That go-
Darrington with your
Okay,
fine
I
ass.
didn't want to put her out there. That's
Fuck.
my nigga. I didn't want to put her out there, but she fine as shit.
That's one of my best friends in the whole world. She is
And she got a ball
stunning.
with
Yeah.
a ball
She's
fade.
fucking stunning.
With a
You
ball
fine,
fade apart.
girl.
You know what I'm saying? Her hair could be better than mine. I'm jealous.
That would be
Yeah.
crispy.
Body banging. Her personality is amazing. Like you put all that shit together.
She's a successful woman.
That's
She's
what it is,
amazing.
right?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. But
absolutely.
if you look at my track history,
it's not what you do.
it's
Now,
all bright skinned women.
now,
with
now, I
curly
mean,
hair.
now, I mean, when it comes to colorism and the offensiveness to that,
Andrea, you know Iris.
Facts.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
shit, send me a picture. I don't know Iris.
I'll
No,
show
you're
you.
not, because you go like all my friends' pictures with windmill.
Right? I'll show you. I'm not
Yeah.
sending you.
If we gotta cover up the name.
You know, hey, you have that fine friend and shit. And all of a sudden, your homeboys all of a sudden be friends with her, and all of a sudden everybody like add.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. I won't tag her and shit because I wouldn't even do her inbox like that. And she ain't fucking with us. She not fucking with our kind.
with dudes.
Yeah, she don't want us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You dated before?
Who, me?
I'm
Nah.
joking. Just joking.
I
No,
I wasn't privileged.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'll keep it.
We've been
I'm
friends
privileged.
since
That's
sixth
my
grade.
nigga though. I've known her since we was 3rd grade.
I asked that because I remember on the show that you had, and you were talking about how you're the what's that movie you're talking about? Good Luck Chuck, I think it was.
I ain't said wrong nigga, wrong dark.
No,
skin nigga.
and you're
Said
talking
no Good
about
Luck
it
Chuck.
was the movie everybody that he dated. Bad relationship. He
That
paid
wasn't
him.
Wes.
That
Wes
wasn't me.
didn't say that. I don't know who said it, but it wasn't Wes.
This nigga,
And-
this nigga think all dark skin niggas looking like
No.
that shit
There it
crazy.
is.
Let me
There's
finish.
the
No,
colorism.
I swear you
I
said it.
swear I never said it.
Let me finish this real quick.
All right.
So it was a movie with the guy who dated women. They broke up with their ex, so then they would date him, and he would treat him like shit, and then make them go back to their ex and get married. Let me
Never-
finish.
never was me.
And then I think it was a conversation like that's how you felt because a lot of women you've dated after you have dated women.
Nah, that part's me. After you date me, you go gay.
Yeah, that's why.
that shit true.
And you use that movie
was
as an
already
analogy.
gay.
I've never seen that movie in my
Well,
life. That's what I was like.
wasn't Good Luck Chuck was the movie that had that same setup. But anyway, that's why I asked, did you date her because now she's gay?
Nah, shit.
I was
She
already gay.
before me. Yeah,
I was already
we
gay.
found that out, but
You found that.
Before, during, after.
I feel like you're the last person that got that memo.
I know it was me. I was the last one.
And
In
she-
his defense, he lived out of town, so he wasn't
No, nigga,
necessarily aware of
Oh,
my
you talking about
activities.
then? When yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so
Anyway,
light skinned woman, dark skinned woman, colorism being a thing in the black community.
I don't think it's a thing in the black community. I think a colorism thing is outside of our.
but we're
community.
not talking about outside our community. We talking about black people right
And
now.
it doesn't exist.
Just no.
What?
Let's
I
keep
don't
it.
think colorism exists.
Let's
Oh, it
keep it.
1000% exists.
I think colorism is a big thing in the community,
I think
in the
it's
black
a
community.
It's a preference.
What was it, the Jigaboos versus the wannabes?
That part.
I mean,
That's a big deal.
Who?
you never seen
School Days.
School Days. Spike Lee joint.
Oh yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah, I mean the color is a thing.
It
I mean,
runs deep.
but see, it's
I don't
also
think it's a thing.
it also goes to the point to where women like dark skinned men because they feel more protected.
That's the kicker.
But then the thing is like as if light skinned niggas ain't tough, like as if we won't, you know. But again, we always joke with Tina when she gets all sensitive or when I get sensitive, that beige behavior.
When do I get sensitive?
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Beige rage.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That beige. So exactly. So you understand? Even
Yeah.
you know, so it's always been that joke.
It's a little switching out.
With all due respect,
No,
eat a dick.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. With all due respect.
Respectfully.
With all due respect, no disrespect.
What's,
I have no
how do you do that?
What you mean?
How do you eat a dick? Respect with all
Okay,
due
nigga.
respect.
I guess you can pray over it before you eat the dick.
What?
Dear Lord Jesus, Father God, thank you for this dick. Gobble me, swallow me, dip this.
Niggas ain't gobble me, swallow me. Hey, I got you, Wes.
It's only entertainment.
Yeah, straight up like that.
I got
Don't
you,
be
Wes.
in my motherfucking
Got you,
DMs with the dick pics.
Bitch, you finna get
No.
all the eggplants, nigga.
And he, hey,
Spit in my mouth.
I'm
Look
gonna
at my
block you and
eyes,
sock you,
nigga.
nigga. I'm gonna sock you and block you, nigga.
and this nigga telling me he's on the borderline of eating ass too. This nigga,
Wow.
you about to be
that's
popping.
crazy.
You about to be popping.
You really want me to be gay? Yeah, I don't want me to be gay. It's over with. All the motherfucking niggas you thought you was getting. If I go gay, niggas is up in the
Bitch,
city.
shut up.
Did you really just say that?
Real talk. If I'm gonna be gay, I'm gonna be the best gay nigga out here. All right.
He's at the best gay as opposed
I'll
to
be
the
like,
worst.
I'll take your nigga, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. Shit. If I'm gay, I'm gonna be gay. God damn it, I'm gonna do the best I can. But I'm gonna quit when it's my turn. You know what? I don't think this for me.
This nigga only gay in the
I
club.
don't even think this shit for me, my nigga.
I'm good. Gonna pack his bag.
my
Wipe them out,
God.
wipe
He gonna pack his bag in his purse, put his and walk out like a little bitch.
Get that right here off your chin, but that ain't for me. Right?
Appreciate you, homeboy.
Yeah,
Oh my
I didn't know what I was
God.
signing up. I didn't read the small print.
Um,
Go ahead.
So what do y'all think about that, man?
I know Tina
In the black
because the
community.
reason I say about the black community because it wouldn't exist if white people weren't involved. If you wipe white people out the face of the earth, then it wouldn't be colorism. It was based off of the house nigga, the slave, the field nigga,
Okay.
and that's what it started off. It was intentional. They
Right.
did that on purpose to turn us against one another because with division we're not strong and we won't uprise.
Right.
So if you remove them, then that's why I feel like it's not really a thing in our community. That's just generational curses passed down.
But that means it would be a
Yeah,
thing.
it's
since
still
was
a thing
passed down.
because it was passed down. That's the only reason it is a thing. You're right. If it was just us and white people were never in the picture, it wouldn't be a thing. But it is because they brought us here. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I'm saying even if you like, so right now, if you remove white folks, right,
Okay.
like right now, today, white folks, boom,
Gone.
woo!
then what would be the point of colorism?
Yes.
We're not fighting for jobs with white folks where they feel safe because those are typically the individuals that have the opportunity are white folks. We wouldn't be fighting for jobs. There's a lot of shit. It would just be
Would
us.
it be? So let's put it like that.
Right.
So when we talk about how
Nigga, put that fork down.
I'm trying to figure out where it came. I'm like, where the noodles at?
He had it
Long
stuck
story.
in that damn
I
thing.
thought the nigga had the top ramen.
It's not a long story. Ashley used baby.
baby ass this this is equivalent to your lack of a shower curtain in your bathroom.
Yep.
This is somebody's actual utensils in their home.
Like for a baby?
No, for like their company and guests and for
Get the
themselves.
fuck out of here, grow up.
Grow the
Yo,
fuck
that
up. right?
fork need a growth spurt.
Purity. They ain't had no
That's
birthday in years. No, this
it's
is
born on leap year.
yeah, this motherfucker.
That's funny.
Yeah, this motherfucker was out of there. Anyway, so what the conversation was, I think I think it's a thing. I really think it's a thing.
It
So
is a
say
thing.
say Wes, if you take away the white people, right?
Uh-huh.
And then in the community, of course, we all know the colors of preference. So you like light-skinned people for whatever reason you have, and you know other people like dark-skinned people because of their preference, right?
Mhm.
So that's the thing. Cool, we get it. But do you think that light-skinned people would still be looked upon as more attractive than dark-skinned people?
I think it's based off proximity. The reason I say that, where I grew up, all the dark skinned women act like me. They didn't take care of themselves. They fight niggas. You know what I'm saying? They drink 40s and shit like that. I like more of the prissier women. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
You're a man. You're supposed to be attracted to femininity. You're a straight man.
I don't.
As of
I
now.
don't
Of
even
course
know
you're-
what to call myself no more because
You're-
As of now.
Yeah.
You're a straight man. You're supposed to
Okay.
be attracted
So
to
I like
femininity.
that shit. And I
makes
also,
sense.
like we talked about earlier, I also didn't like weave. And unfortunately, a lot of darker skin tone women wore weave. I hated that shit. Like,
Could it be because they had bad hair? Never mind.
no, not even because of that. I was raised by all women. The women in my family are dark skinned. They didn't have the same hair texture to where they could just really or were comfortable wearing their hair out. The
Yeah.
afro shit played out. That was my mom's generation. My mom had the biggest afro known to man. Then it changed, and she turned that afro to a jerry curl. You know what I'm saying? So I had to sit there my entire life, watch my sister get her hair flat iron. No, what's that hot comb shit? Crying and all of that shit. The house smelling like burnt something. My mama getting the motherfucking juice and getting the rollers in there. That's 4 hours.
Not the juice.
But then we visit my aunt. My uncle married a fair skinned woman, and I'm with her all day, and it's boom, boom, boom. Like it was a smooth process. So I eventually, how she carried it, she dressed really nice. You know what I'm saying? She was very feminine and dainty. You know what I'm saying? Like she required certain shit. Like, so I was attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I grew up. Now that I'm older and women, like darker skinned women are more of the natural without the makeup and all of that shit. Cause I hate all of that shit. I hate makeup. I hate weave. I hate the implants, all of that shit. Now I'm like, okay, so there are darker skinned women that I'm like, oh, she fine. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with her. I give it a puntalon. You know what I mean?
My God.
That's it.
Puntalon.
It's nothing. It's nothing based off of. I feel like she's better. I don't feel like one had a harder life than the other. I feel like.
Hold on. Say it again. Say that part again.
I don't feel like bright skin is better than dark skin, and I don't think bright skin had an easier life than dark skin.
Why not?
Because the same thing. That's just like me saying that my life was harder because I was born and grew up in Chicago than yours. I can't say that. It's certain things that you went through in your life. Let's say you was born in Alabama and you did country shit. It's certain shit that's hard for me that I wouldn't be able to tolerate. So same thing with bright skin and dark skin women. Like, yeah, bright skin women might have had it easier in this area, but they also got picked on because they was looked at as weak. So niggas was trying them or pulling on their hair, or trying to rip their hair out because somebody was jealous of what they had. So I can't say one is better than the other or one had it harder than the other. It's equivalent.
But I can honestly say that in situations in life, you've probably had it harder than I had, just for the simple fact that
I was
you're
darker,
my fault, because you're darker than me. I can honestly say that. I can, and I don't think it, again, if we take white people out the equation, would it be different? But we can't. So it's no way to even have that conversation, because if white people were not in the equation, it'd be a whole different society.
Right.
That's true.
If you think about like in Africa where there's no white people, or not a lot, and we talk about Africa, not South Africa, but Africa.
Right.
I'm pretty sure everybody is dark skinned out there. I've never been to Africa,
that's
but
a very generalized statement. There are tons of people in like our East African countries, Eritrea, Ethiopia, not dark skin.
No. We're talking about like African, like they have to. Okay, now listen, this is a generalization, so we know it is. I'm not talking about every single African, because I've never met all of them. I don't know how they look. I've never seen them, but I know, scientifically, most of them are very dark skinned for the region that they're in.
Facts.
Period. Right.
Agreed.
Which is the same reason why
before
we say Jesus
the Europeans
was black.
came over and they crossed over the Europeans.
Which is the same reason why we say Jesus was black, because of the region he was in. His body can adapt being what it was. So same reason I'm saying. So let's just go off that. Right. Most of the people that live in those African tribes are dark skinned. Now, say if someone was to come out albino or lighter, they would be the one that'd be picked on. So they would have the lesser advantage, as in America, where when you're lighter, the European standard, so to speak, you have it easier.
More accepted. Yeah.
I can honestly sit here and say, based off your color alone, I could pretty much say that you've probably had situations harder than I did. I could say when we get pulled over, they're gonna look at both of us as niggas, but they're gonna look at you completely different from me.
Right.
And I got dreads.
Right.
And you got an S curl. So it's gonna be so they're gonna
wow, that's crazy.
So they're
jealous.
Right.
So they're gonna look at you differently. So to sit here and say, you grew up in Chicago. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say you had it. I can say you had it hard. Not saying I had it easy. Not saying I had it really, really hard. But I can say your lifestyle was a lot different and rougher than mine here, from the part of Chicago you grew up, from the conversation we had.
Yeah.
Right. So we can sit here and pretty much say stuff like that and be kind of accurate, or no?
No, because my life was harder. If you ask me, my life was harder here in San Antonio dealing with Mexicans that I wasn't accustomed to.
You're probably right.
Then it was like I was accustomed to that shit. It didn't seem hard to me. That was my reality.
Mm-hmm.
But here, when we moved here, this shit was hard. It was
because it's two groups of people you have to look out for. White people mad at you. Hispanics they're the majority, so
Hispanic men hate me, bro.
Hispanic men hate black people.
They do.
Period.
They hate black men. They think I want their woman. I don't. Like
they want us. Another conversation.
It is, but to say that, like, I don't know, like, but I adapt. So, and I feel like everybody has to adapt. The world is not a perfect place. It's for you to think that, then you're setting yourself up for failure.
But we're not talking about perfection. We're talking about
you would have
what the world brings to us.
There's no such thing. Equality is a myth. There's never going to be equality.
That's true.
It's always the best player on the team that's going to get the best treatment better treatment than the last man on the bench. Now, you would want it to be as close as possible, but there are certain accolades that you have that gives you a different privilege, but you also have a different responsibility. So back to the colorism thing, to tie that into that, there are different responsibilities because, all right, let's look at it like this. So if we say bright skin is better than dark skin women, right? Let's just say that's what the world says, right? As a bright skin woman, it's a spotlight on her.
Okay.
Right? They automatically think that bright skinned women are dumb. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's talk about it.
No. True.
They act like they're dumb.
True.
So they don't even give them the opportunity to speak. You're a arm candy.
Wait,
Trophy wife.
Yeah, trophy wife.
We dumb?
No, that's the perspective.
This is the
bright-skinned
first
people.
time you've heard that light skinned people are normally not.
So then look, but look how it
it's
transferred.
not necessarily light skinned people, but just the pretty light skinned people,
Right,
especially.
but look how it switched over. Because at first they
I'm
were
pretty,
dainty.
nigga.
At first they were dainty
You
and
got
all
a
this
dick,
other
though.
shit. And now the bright skinned women, what? They want to drink Hennessy and be hard and throw
Oh
up
my
gang signs and shit.
God.
Tatted
You know
up.
what I'm saying? They're doing more to switch the narrative.
Yeah.
Look at I'm in a fraternity. I'm a Sigma, right? So look at sororities. The
You're a
AK
Sigma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue 5, baby. Holla at me. A lot of the AKAs are what? From
light-skinned.
perspective.
Well, it's
Back
different.
in the day.
Most of the AKs down here are light skinned and up north they're dark, but it's a
Right.
different conversation.
Deltas are what?
Dark skin down here, light skin.
Zetas are what?
Amazing.
Zetas are normally fat.
It's the stereotype. Like, it's called a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? So that was a reality at one point in time.
Yeah.
Of course, the variable slides and depending on region and things of that sort. But that is a reality. So for you not to say that it happened for a reason.
Yeah.
These individuals couldn't get into this certain organization, so they created something for them. And all of those people trended that way. And all of these people trended this way. And that was a reality. So you can address it, but it doesn't mean that it's a negative. It doesn't mean that one had it harder than the other. Shit happens. And it is what it is. You have different things that you go through and you have different positives that you receive.
But we can say that a lot of dark-skinned individuals have had it harder than a lot of light.
What's hard though?
No.
No,
Again,
it's-
let's be honest. We can honestly say that. If we're gonna be real about the situation, I know you don't want to say it because
No, I don't have a problem saying you asked me.
No,
that.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think that a dark-skinned man and a light-skinned man in America, that dark-skinned man is going to be feared by more people.
Yeah.
He's going to be judged by more people.
Yeah.
That the light-skinned dude is more accepted. He's going to be
he's softer.
Gay,
Yeah,
nicer.
because people aren't afraid of him.
Yeah.
People aren't threatened by him.
They think he's
Like-
gay. Stop me when I'm lying. I'm not lying. Y'all act like
Nigga,
I'm
yes, you
lying.
are. What the fuck?
You're fucking.
What's the means when they say a bright skinned niggas fight like this and the nigga jumped on the thing?
That's
like this
because
and did
everybody
this
hates
like
light-skinned niggas.
I'm
It's
just saying.
okay.
just
It's okay.
just because they say light-skinned dudes ain't tough, don't mean that they're gay.
I'm not
Just-
saying that. I'm just saying that's what the perception is.
No,
You're-
it's not.
soft and gay is
No, it's not.
way
Soft
different
and gay are
extremes.
You wanna see my
completely
group
different.
text? You wanna see my group text?
It's completely different.
your friends.
Y'all are
suck.
toxic.
Your
I love
friends suck.
each and every one of you, but you're
It's
toxic.
only two of us.
And I love y'all the
That's a group
most.
It's a
text.
duo text.
Yes.
Group text. It's just me.
It's,
I just text
it's just
myself.
him and Ryan cussing each other
That's
out.
exactly what it is.
I already know what it is.
And Ryan, isn't he the white dude?
Nah,
No.
not that white dude.
Nah.
That-
Yeah,
Whoa, why are you bringing up my ex-babes? That's
My
crazy.
fault.
Anyway,
Tina like white dudes.
hello.
Sip my tea.
Sip it.
Finish.
Anyway,
Get in
I
your
hate
bag,
this nigga.
man.
But I feel like yes. So I feel like that darker skinned man is he's gonna have a harder time because people aren't gonna accept him as quickly as they accept that light skinned man.
True.
Like that's just how that shit goes. So I do think that they have a harder time. I think that dark skinned women have the hardest time of everyone. That could just be my bias because I feel like the black woman in America is the most disrespected person.
What do you
that's-
what do you feel about the most disrespected
It's
one?
black.
He disagrees.
You think black men?
Black men is the most disrespectful. person.
I think that the black woman is probably the most like she doesn't matter. We're gonna overlook her.
That part.
They have laws. They have laws put in place for women. There are no laws placed for black men.
But black men, but black men, as
Women-
far as
but those laws are for women. That shit came as a result of feminism,
But
and
it's still-
that
it's
didn't
still
have
fault, but
shit
it
to do
benefits
with
you.
black
But
women.
But it still benefits you. There's no law made for a man, especially a black man.
like
All of the look at the killings. There are black women that get killed, but look how many black men get killed.
because white people are threatened by them. It's not because nobody cares
Hold
about
on, they're
them.
threatened by
It's
black
because-
men, right?
Black
Yeah,
women-
absolutely.
So
black
therefore-
women
Absolutely.
turned on us though. Like there are some of y'all that champion us, but that's
And-
based
but
off
black
of
men-
but
the
other
there's
black
black
men
men that
that
have
turn
turned
on-
on black
so-
women too. It could go either way.
So
and that's why I said it's my bias.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's my bias.
I
Black women also get raped by black men. They also get murdered by
Black
black
we
men.
get
men
raped.
also
We
get
get
raped
raped
by
by
black
black. We get raped by black men and women.
Wes told you.
Fair.
I've been raped before. I'll say it. I've been raped by a woman. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I've been raped by a woman as well.
Yeah, dead ass. Like so,
No joke.
you can't say that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna joke about
When
it.
did
We won
this?
that one.
When did I turn into Olivia Benson and this become SVU? I'm just trying to find out.
I'm just telling you. I'm just saying. You
You
said
compare
that shit,
yourself
and I
to a
can tell
white
you
woman.
that shit.
That's dope. A white girl.
I thought we weren't talking about
No, I was just talking about Law and Order. That's all.
Oh.
That's fictitious. Olivia Benson is fictitious.
You look more like
She
Ice
not
T
real.
than Olivia Benson.
that. She not real. That's not a true story.
You's a whole ass nigga, cuz.
Why you bullshitting?
That's funny as shit.
Why you bullshitting?
Like
Don't pull
that.
me in this.
I'm gonna
No,
get a
no.
after the show. I'm gonna get a picture of
no,
Ice T and a picture
no,
of Tina. Put
no.
them next
If
to each
you
other.
put me next to Ice-T, I'm gonna tear this whole motherfucking studio up, nigga. Keep playing with me.
Like real shit. I think that's hilarious.
I'm gonna slap your phone right at your hand.
hey, get the one with Ice T when he had dreads in that movie when he was trying to run for a survival of the fittest. I think
Okay, fine.
when he had dreads.
It's dangerous game or something like
Dangerous
that.
game, yeah, some shit like that.
I like that movie.
It's actually really good. He killed all those white folks.
He did.
For-
Nigga murked everybody.
Tina look like the motherfucking twin ghost vampires on
Matrix. Oh shit!
Y'all not gonna do Tina like that. No, sir.
She look like J. Cole.
No, sir.
After the dreads,
Yeah.
after the weed.
I got your back, Tina. I'm
the-
not gonna let them talk
the
about
Mary
One more,
J.
Damien.
Cole.
One more, Damien. One more.
I got nothing.
All right. I quit.
So
That's crazy.
that's the thing. Like as we getting on Tina right now, I mean, it's colorism and that, you know what I mean? Again, it's a different
It's funny,
situation, but it's funny though.
It's funny.
But I mean, it's a thing in the black community, and again,
It is
Wes-
1000%.
Wes is going to be perceived as tougher. You know what I mean?
I
As
agree.
more aggressive and more hostile, right? I agree with it, but that's how he's going to be perceived.
That nigga hostile as hell, cuz.
I'm not though. I'm the calm one. That's the
And I've never seen him upset, but I just look at this nigga like, "Ooh, I'm just gonna
The
be nice to him."
chocolate melts.
You want-
Okay.
it does melt. I ain't
The
gonna lie.
chocolate
It
melts,
does.
nigga.
You want some juice? Like you want some juice?
I'm
The
good.
bathroom is so
I'm good.
so I mean, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? And then again, you know, myself being light skinned, like they're
Are
like,
you?
oh,
You're not bright skinned.
but
He
see, I'm
not,
really
bro.
not. I don't know
Do
why
your
people
nose
say
turn
that
red
shit.
when it's cold?
No, it doesn't.
Or
Then you're not light-skinned.
But a lot of people, I don't
Because
get
my
it.
shit about to get cold right now. It's cold as shit.
I think,
You're regular.
Yeah. See,
Fucking regular.
okay,
you
so
a
there
regular
go.
black.
Yeah.
I'm good
You
with it.
Reggie.
You average.
Like if black
That nigga
people
me.
were
I'm
weed,
swag.
you would be
I'm
some mid.
swag.
You some mid.
That's what it is.
She
Yeah.
fluorescent beige, you mid, and I'm black as fuck
I'm
off
sh-
screen, baby.
I'm shake, bitch. I'm mixed. The fuck.
Shake. So
Not stirred.
Hello.
what's the have you ever experienced anything based off of colorism
Yeah, man. Like
besides today?
nah, like that ass. It's hard. Like I'm gonna keep it a stick. The clean cut image that I have was based off of me being dark skinned and not given opportunity. So I had to change I used to code switch. If anybody's familiar with that, like
If anyone, I think every black person.
nah, what's crazy, a lot of people don't know about code switching. But anyway, this is my regular voice. But when I'm at work, it intimidates people. So I have to take the bass out of my voice. I have a whole, as you say, white person voice. How you doing? This is Wesley.
This
You know,
fucking guy.
I do that. I used to wear fake glasses for the longest time.
Black people
I
are the
wouldn't
best
put-
actors.
I would only wear a certain haircut. I
They
finally got dreads and braids this past year to prove a point that I wasn't gonna code switch. But because I was darker skinned, how I dress, jewelry, I don't even really like jewelry. But when I go to the club, the girl can't see my features. It's too fucking dark in here. You got the strobe light on. You can't see I'm popping over here. So notice my jewelry. Let me buy the bar. Let me buy the drink. I gotta go above and beyond in certain areas until the lights cut on.
So-
Now I'm thriving.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
ladies, you have to understand, dark skinned men trick.
Yeah.
That's a fact,
men
though.
at the bar are tricking.
That's a big fact though.
Yeah.
Like you have to get our attention. I'm not 6'8", You know what I'm saying? If I was 6'8", then I might not have them problems.
So you understand being dark in the black, colorism in the black community,
Right? But I have bright skinned friends that have other issues that was getting picked on for a long time because they was bright
it goes both ways.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It
It goes both ways.
No, both
ways,
sides have
straight.
negative connotations. Y'all have negative connotations for being dark skinned, and I guess light skinned people have negative connotations for being light.
Right.
So, but the simple fact of like, not saying you
thing.
said colorism is not there, but it's saying it fucks up the community. But
Right.
again,
I retract that then. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sweated.
but
Y'all sweated me.
but then again, when it comes to colorism, like again, I honestly just feel I've dated and it's not that I'm not. I could tell someone that's attractive, even if they're not my type, right?
Mhm.
I could be like, she's cute, even though I'm not trying to fuck with her, vice versa.
Is it still black people? Or
Yeah, black people.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say,
And like I
'cause it
said,
stops there.
no, and like I said, I've been on dating apps. I've been on. What I told you we should have went to the WNBA and looked at from team to team and went through the ladies, the black ladies, and seen who was attractive and not.
But
not a
that's
lie.
the thing.
It's not a lot.
Yeah, first of all,
The first on WNBA.
like
You're
me.
right.
first of all,
Like me,
that.
bro.
But also, I think that the majority of those light skinned women that you think are attractive, they're racially ambiguous. They're not fucking black.
I'm talking about the ones that are actually black, like you.
You got a type?
Vagina.
Pink.
See? Vagina.
Pink.
It's just type.
But see, and honestly, I really don't have a type. Like I have, as gay as this sounds,
Why does it have to be gay?
Is it gay?
Are you
though?
going to talk about doing stuff with boys? Because that's gay.
how do you know I wasn't?
Go ahead. I just asked you if it was gay.
As
Oh,
gay,
man, I didn't got uncomfortable. I ain't gonna hold you.
as gay as it sounds.
Can you say
right?
like corny or something? Like,
As corny as it sounds?
thank you.
It's I can't. What if I start being like it's happy? Like I'm using gay in the.
Oh,
form
use
of
it as happy then. Go ahead.
Yeah. So as gay as it
These words
sounds,
have meaning, right?
yeah, as gay as it sounds,
The other gay is slang, isn't it?
it is slang. It doesn't really mean.
I
didn't
think
say,
it's no. I
They changed it?
actually think that it's in the dictionary.
well, gay
that
is
way.
happy. Gay means happy, but I didn't say it's homosexual as it
Yeah,
sounds.
there's
If I just
more
said
than
it's
one.
homosexual, then I'd be talking about a group that I'm not trying to talk about. But when
You
people
don't
say,
want them on your ass.
Not at all.
Literally and figuratively.
but when you say as gay as it sounds, it's a saying, so it has a
Right.
whole completely different meaning.
Right.
So so as gay as it sounds, I think
That
I
still
can
might
say-
be wrong.
Wrong.
Just like catch a
Okay.
nigga by his toe. You know what I'm saying? That shit wrong. Even though it's
pinky toe?
saying, yeah. Go
But so it's like I have no preference. Period. When it comes, like I've dated.
Is that gay, bro? What the fuck is you talking about?
That's gay.
As gay as it sounds, I ain't got no preference. What the fuck? Is that what you did?
This nigga trying to come out the closet right
Yeah.
now.
And they got that one leg out.
The door's open. He just ain't walked out yet.
Come
No,
on, Kills.
no, but I guess that is sound pretty gay.
That's
So I was on
crazy.
point. So as gay
No.
as it sounds, I have no preference.
I get why you say that. As gay as it sounds, like you don't have a preference. You don't give a
No,
fuck.
that's
You
not
like
why-
you like you.
That's not why I said it. But now that I said it, it makes sense. So
'Cause-
as gay as it sounds, I have no preference. When I see no preference, I mean in women.
That's not gay.
Well, I was trying to make my stupid comment make sense.
Oh.
But
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I was lost. Bro.
totally missed. But I don't have a preference. Simple as that. When it comes to women, I don't have like a certain body type. I don't have a certain height, a certain nothing, certain race, certain anything. You know, I've dated fat women before. I've dated skinny
No,
women
you
before.
haven't. I don't believe you. I don't
I
know
have.
if you have. I just don't believe you.
I have. I have.
I haven't.
I mean, when I'm saying fat, I'm not like talking
I
like
think I dated a big girl before.
a bigger. I wouldn't say like a big.
I'm about to say, is fat the wrong term?
PC?
Is that PC?
I
So we're
feel
not allowed to say
it
fat
de-
anymore?
I feel like it
You can't
depends
say
on who
shit
you're
no more.
talking
You
to.
just supposed to nigga. That's all you can do.
heavy set. Can I say heavy set?
I'm
No,
pretty sure that's
overset.
wrong.
Can I say overset?
No, nigga. You can't say offset, take off, Quavo, none of it, nigga. You can't say none of that shit, cuz.
That shit funny as hell.
I can't say overset. no.
That shit
No.
funny. Overset
No,
funny. Too,
I think it depends on who you're talking to.
As long as it's funny.
Well, the thing. So it's
You
weird.
can be,
If it's
you can
funny,
be
you can say
offensive
whatever
if
you
it's
want
funny.
But like I have no preference when it comes to that. You know, it's
Right.
just if I rock with you and we have a good dynamic and shit, I'm stuck. I'm there. You know what I mean?
So you like
Yeah.
ugly people?
I think Whoopi Goldberg is,
You gotta stop saying that shit, bro.
but I really do.
That's when you should say, as gay as this may sound.
Whoopi Goldberg is the shit.
I love thumbs.
No,
Yeah,
but I mean, I have no preference. I've dated black women, dated white women. I've dated an Indian before. I've dated an Italian, like someone from Italy, Italian. The only person I have not dated and I had a chance to
was a boy.
Was an African, a boy too, but was an African. Like, yeah,
we gotta stop calling Africa like it's not a fucking continent. Excuse me. No, I couldn't even get the shit out.
She was. I worked at Walt Disney World, and they were over here in Florida on a year visa because just.
But you see how you said Italy and not Europe?
Because she was from Italy.
He didn't know where she was from in Africa, though.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what.
But I'm just generally, we gotta stop saying Africa like it's
she
not.
Was, okay,
I would have said
she was Congan. Okay, so I didn't date the Congan.
Was she for real?
Is it Congolese?
I totally made all that up.
Rice.
Isn't it Congolese?
Cunnilingus rice.
Congolese rice.
See what you did there.
But
That's funny.
I didn't. And the only reason why I didn't date her, as bad as it sounds, is because I don't know if I should say this.
She had a dart gun.
No, she was from Africa. No.
She was from a country in Africa.
She was from Africa.
She was from a country in Africa.
She was from a country in Africa. Well, if I say I'm from the United States, it's like makes sense. So if I say she's from Africa, that would make sense as well, right?
No, you don't say that you're from North America because that's the continent. You're saying Africa. Africa is a continent. It is not a country.
I could say I'm from North America and it would still make sense, no?
Yeah, just say it. Then say that you're from North America and not the United States.
Okay, so I was from North America and she was from Africa, right?
Fair.
And the reason why I didn't date her is because I felt like they had instant AIDS over there.
Oh my God.
Hey, can somebody grab me a drink, please? Excuse me. Excuse somebody, please.
All
please,
jokes.
Anybody?
Okay, that was a joke.
You know the fuck it was not. Hey, wrap this shit up. Bro. Hey, wrap this shit up. Wrap this shit the fuck up.
And I was like, I don't want to. Yeah.
We ain't got no more alcohol. I I ain't got no more talks. I can't deal with this shit no more.
Is that bad?
What the fuck?
Is that
Did you
bad?
ask? That shit crazy.
Is that bad? Is that bad?
They got instant AIDS. It's not drive-through AIDS.
Our shit is different in North America.
Hey, nigga, you just touch the pussy and you die.
Our shit is different in North America. It's
On your eyes.
That's fucking crazy.
God damn,
Like, that
Damien,
bitch
you can't
airborne.
say that.
I can't.
No.
Oh, is
That's
that
socially
bad?
irresponsible.
Is that bad?
No, that's Damien. That's not us.
That's not the views
that
of
bad?
Damian Chandler.
No, that's
do not
fucking
reflect
crazy,
the views
bro.
of the socially irresponsible podcast.
My
as
nigga
a whole.
tweaked out.
Is that bad?
I'm finna go smoke.
I go smoke a lot.
This
But no,
nigga here is crazy.
and yeah, so it was one of those things.
What was we talking?
Colorism. It goes with the color.
This nigga fucked me up with that shit, bro. That shit is wild. But on the colorism shit, I feel like the amount of colorism is based off of insecurities, like the isms. Not even that. A lot of the isms are based off of insecurities. Like if it was something that you were confident in, you wouldn't really give a fuck about what it is. Like I'm dark skinned and short. I don't give a fuck that it is who I am.
You short?
You don't think that you've
Fine,
had
I
to
guess
grow
short.
into that though?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I would have been an ism. I would have been a part of the ism community until
He didn't
I got
grow
no-
into that, so he's still part of the ism.
I see what you
Wow,
did
that's
there.
crazy. That's not what I meant. I was just saying
I'm
you
not-
got more comfortable with yourself.
Yeah.
And again, the isms are a thing because like going back to the good hair, bad hair conversation, if we try to be more positive about certain shit and eradicate those negative things that have been placed onto certain marginalized groups, then we don't have to worry about it later on. If we try to nip that shit in the bud early on and kids aren't feeling a way about being dark skinned or being short or being bright skinned or being overset, then we don't have to worry about that shit as time goes on.
I kind of agree.
I think we have to start normalizing better shit.
But I think I agree when we had the conversation earlier. Like it's really coddling the weak and it's allowing them to be weaker. And one of the thing about our society, when you have something like when you have the big lips growing up, fucking learn to appreciate what you have and who you are.
That's easy to say as a 38-year-old man who has grown and become more comfortable with who you are.
But isn't that what we
But
all
when-
should strive to be?
Absolutely, but everybody doesn't get that. Like everybody
Okay.
doesn't do
So
that.
some people are gonna get looked over. I mean, we can't
But
say
look, facts. That's a fact, and I'm gonna keep saying what you're saying.
no.
I feel you.
I'm saying so. You can't sit here and coddle the weak and placate to them.
It's the participation.
We need to
Right.
coddle the strong and make them step their game up and understand the situation.
I disagree.
And I think that's what's wrong with the society. Now, I'm going to say this again, it may be the weirdest thing, but it's like in humans in a sense. And I get it. We got thoughts and we have free will, so we understand things that animals just don't do.
Mhm.
But in the other animals
that you think that you don't know that
dogs and stuff like that, so to speak, their weak part of their society doesn't
They get
exist.
killed off. Yeah.
We're the only a group of mammals
Mhm.
that placate to the weak, right? I'm not saying go out and throwing the weak off a cliff. I'm not saying that. But as far as placating to them, we can't do that.
it's no equality.
I don't think normalizing positive shit.
But
There's not. And we've had that conversation before. Equity is what the fuck we need in all aspects. Equality is a fucking dream, nigga. That shit's, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But again, normalizing better shit, I think, is the way that we get away from that.
But you can't normalize better shit if you don't possess that better shit.
Facts. That's a fact.
Like I'm just saying, like sometimes you can't normalize having good hair if you don't have fucking good hair.
Don't say that, please.
No, but okay,
But that
but
shit
you
is
understand what I'm saying.
That's perception. That's
Okay,
what that
okay,
shit
it's not
means to
perception. It's not
you.
perception. It's not perception. We've all agreed that this generation coming up is fucking soft. We all say that shit. And it started when they started giving the fucking losers participation medals.
Yeah.
So then it doesn't make you strive to succeed because you get the same thing that the fucking winner gets. So you niggas are accustomed to losing. You don't know how to compete. Competing is taken out of everything and everybody is cuddled and coddled or however you say the motherfucker to, oh, you're equal, and you're not. You're not setting them up for success because life isn't that way.
And it's totally
That's like saying I apply for a job, I'm supposed to get it because I applied for it.
Sure,
No, motherfucker,
sure.
you might not be qualified.
I get it.
Everybody can't be the quarterback. Everybody can't be the point guard. Everybody can't be Mr. Popular. It's awards for a reason. You were
Right,
the best
right.
in that category.
Somebody
I
gotta
feel
wash
you.
your
I
clothes.
feel you. But that doesn't mean that everybody doesn't deserve to be treated like a fucking human being and not get
Nobody
treated.
said
and
that.
not. But
That's an ism. That's not part of being an ism. Ism doesn't say you're not treated like a human being. You're saying you're not treated like the next person. You're not supposed to be treated. You are an individual. I can't treat. That's why I don't like uniforms where everybody look the same because you're still an individual. You can't unify everybody. We're supposed to look like one thing. Well, I don't look like that person already, so we're not. You know what I'm saying? It's dark skin, bright skin. It's long hair, short hair, wavy hair, curly hair. It's a lot of different shit. So why would I put a blanket on top of those individuals?
Yeah.
The new groups like the LGBT community. That's one
not
thing.
new.
I'm talking about what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to add some more letters. It's new.
it's
ones.
new because there's a title to it.
No,
No.
it's new because people are actually giving a fuck and not treating them like cast-offs. That's why it's new. But go ahead.
We know what you mean by new. It's
It's not new.
no, but he
No,
means
the
new isn't
feeling
like
and
relevant.
But
Like
there wasn't titles. I used LGBT because that title wasn't used 40 years ago, 50 years ago.
was.
but the
LGBTQ, all of that shit was
they're
used.
more diverse now. So I mean, they
That-
include more now. I know what you're
You're
saying.
proving my point.
No,
I don't know,
I know
all
what you're
the
saying
other
now.
ones.
No, I know what you're
I
saying now.
stopped at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Q. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Yeah, I know
I
what
apologize.
you
I
mean by
stopped
when
at the
you
Q.
say that.
I'm saying,
But you have
But a
words
lot
have
of-
mean to be specific because you don't
Right.
chop your
No, that shit just has been a thing for a long time.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
okay, agree.
Dude-
I agree.
The
Dude-
Stonewall riots were in like the 60s.
Dude's been doing dudes. Never mind.
Yeah, stop.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's in the 60s. All right. What I'm saying is,
That's not long.
And it was a thing before that. And that was a thing before that. But
it's not
Yes.
okay. Cool.
yes.
But it's just like we were talking about. Stop saying. What do we say? We didn't say color.
Bad hair.
No. What do we say?
Nigger.
People of color.
Oh,
People
okay,
of
okay,
color.
okay.
Because it puts a blanket on everybody.
Right.
There's individual fights that there's individual issues that we're fighting for that the next person of color might not be fighting for. Just like people that come from overseas, they are people of color, like the Middle Eastern people. But the fight that they're fighting is not the same shit that we having. I'm not a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? No, dead ass.
Wesley.
I'm just saying that's the fight that they're fighting. People think they're terrorists. They think
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I'm
I
saying.
was like, oh
No.
my God.
No, Wesley, that was horrible.
y'all trying to cancel me.
No,
so
no,
bad.
no.
That's
I
cool.
got you. I
Alright.
understand what you're saying. I got you.
I
don't
didn't
get
call him
nothing.
nothing. I call him a dot or nothing like that. Like I'm just saying, I wasn't being rude or disrespectful. Anyway, what I'm saying is,
That was horrible, Wesley.
He
same
really
thing.
says that.
Same thing with the LBGTQ. Excuse me, because I don't know anything further.
LGBTQ plus. Just say plus.
Okay, plus.
And there a T in there somewhere?
But
There's a lot.
But there people look at their whole movement as one, but each individual in that has a different fight. Dave Chappelle broke it down perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't, but yeah.
I'm talking about to a straight.
On the comedy, on his comedies,
Yeah.
he broke it
To a
shit
straight,
down
it helped
perfectly.
us understand. So instead of me
Can we
casting
get a better name than a straight?
That's
I'm
the
a straight.
problem, though. Everybody wants to fucking understand
That's-
all the nuances of each individual group. You don't have to fucking understand it. Just don't treat people like shit.
but how do I know not to treat you like shit if I don't understand?
Just don't treat people like
Yeah,
shit.
just don't
How-
treat
You
people
don't
like
have to
shit.
understand. You just don't have to treat them people
Yeah,
like
yeah.
shit.
But how do I know that it makes you feel like I'm treating you like shit if I don't understand?
Well, when you're talking about something
But
like
you
that,
don't have
hold
to
on.
understand.
I talk
We're
shit about
talking-
everybody.
if,
hold on.
if you say something,
It's not because you gay. I'm talking about you because
But this
you're a
is-
weak ass nigga.
But this is the
But
thing.
you gonna take it as I'm talking about you as a gay, and I don't mean it
No.
as a gay.
No, but listen, real quick. It's just some like when you treat people like they have some kind of humanity. Like
that's it.
like say hello.
That's not true.
No. It's not
That's
true.
fake. That's
No,
fake
no,
as shit.
no. But see, it shouldn't be fake.
That's
Like
fake.
they said, the golden rule: treat people like you want to be treated.
That's it.
That is nothing fake about that. That is the most simplest, basic learning tool that you get. Every kindergarten person learns that. Treat people how you want to be treated.
I give women
We're
dick
not-
and I don't want dick. How
But
I'm gonna
see-
treat them how I want to be treated.
Now, that's just silly.
No, I'm saying that's the
That's a
fucking
dumbass.
point. No,
That's
my
a
point of the
dumbass
matter is
example.
you
that's
can't
the grass analogy.
you can't treat everybody the fucking same. You cannot.
You cannot
say-
treat them like shit.
to
That's
say-
Nobody
it.
said that's an extreme. I'm not talking about the
No,
extreme.
no.
But
People-
that's literally
people-
all
people
they're
are part of
fucking
commu-
asking
No,
for, Wesley.
That's you. That's
no,
what you asked for.
no.
Tina,
That's
that's
what
not
people are
true.
asking for. They're asking, hey, don't call me a faggot when I walk down the street with my husband. Hey, don't think it's weird that I have a fucking husband and I'm a man. Like, don't
That's
do that
not
shit.
The
That's
shit
it.
that I'm talking about. You're right. That's a fucking given.
But that's all they're asking
No,
for.
I'm talking about somebody
They're really not.
that's
They-
Thank
they-
you.
they-
That's what I'm
they-
saying.
so listen,
That's what you're fucking asking
a lot
for.
of a lot of people in that community, right?
Mhm.
They want to be treated like they're more than other people, and maybe not
How
you,
so?
Tina. It exists. I
How
don't listen.
so?
Two
Y'all
people.
gonna start telling me there's a gay agenda now? Too?
Yes.
There's
There
an
is.
agenda
Eat
for everything.
a fucking dick.
All right,
And I mean that in the most disrespectful
all
way
right,
possible.
and I'll be LGBTQ plus. Goddamn.
but
And I have an agenda.
But listen, again,
There's no fucking
There
gay
is
agenda.
no,
but
Let that
listen,
shit go.
There
we
is.
like there's I don't want to say there's extremes there every side, right?
Mm.
But just like how some people feel like the transgender community, right?
Okay.
They've been through a lot of shit. So again,
Tons.
we're not going to be oblivious to it, right?
Mhm.
Right.
But don't expect us to treat you like you're special because you choose a certain lifestyle that nobody does. That's other people don't. And again, they're not like a lot of the stuff they're asking for is not
mean,
just
like,
like
To
no,
be
we're
able
not.
to get a job.
No,
Saying
we're
that
not
shit,
talking
bro.
about that.
Nobody's saying
No,
that.
no,
That's
no,
not-
we're not talking
arguing
about
that.
that.
You're right about that. We're not arguing
no.
that. So stop
So
bringing
why
that
do
shit
they?
up.
So when you say special treatment, what do you mean?
Like
They don't get talked about. Like you can't say
Yeah.
black people. All right, promise.
the gay community. You can't say nothing bad about
black
them.
people. When they make fun of Asian on doing you do now, you do that. We laugh at that shit. Ha ha ha. But somebody make a fucking black joke outside of the community and
It's a
let's
wrap.
cancel no shit.
Yeah.
Same thing with the gay community. If I beat you the fuck up, nigga, I beat you the fuck up. It ain't because you gay. We can't. It shouldn't be. It's not a hate crime because I beat you up. It should be a hate crime because I hate your stupid ass and the shit that you said. But it's not based off of your sexual preference or what you identify as. That's what I'm saying. All that other shit, you're right, Tina. Nobody's gonna
But
argue that
that's
shit.
you.
No,
If
and that's
you
what I'm saying.
beat
That's-
if you beat a gay nigga up, it's because that nigga did something to you,
It's
and
because-
y'all had an individual issue. There are people who literally will
That's
walk
not what
down
we're
the street and
talking
say,
about. We
"Hey,
understand
that's
that,
two
Tina.
boys holding hands. I'm finna fuck them up."
Tina, we understand. That's not
But
what
you're
we're arguing.
You're using a
It's
very extreme situation
That
to
is-
describe. And again, I'm not saying that most of the heterosexual community is out there beating up the homosexual community. Again, let's not put that out there, right? Let's not make it seem like that's what's
Okay, well,
happening. Now we know that there are some. That's a situation. There's that situation in some cases, right? We
Right.
get it,
Right.
But to sit here and to pretend like they don't want special treatment in a sense because the way that they are treated, like they're not just asking for, at sometimes equality. Now some are, but they're not asking for
The majority are though.
You can't
Like
say
you're
that.
making blanket statements.
But the
You're
thing
making
is
a
that it
blanket
shouldn't
statement.
based
exist.
on like extreme people asking for extreme
making-
shit. Like
we're
a
making
lot
a
of times it's
conversation.
like they just had to put legislation in place so that you couldn't discriminate
Against
against transgender people so they could get a fucking job.
No, that's true.
Job,
And
nigga.
that's not gonna
Something
stop
that
shit.
people need
And it's not
fundamentally.
going to change shit. It's going to be the exact
You're
same.
probably right, but they'll be able to sue people, and people won't be able to do that shit as freely as they did before.
Transgenders are treated like shit. Let's just
They're
put it that
treated
way.
terribly. They're
But-
fucking
but-
They're
killed.
the new niggas,
all
bro.
kind of
I'm
shit.
sorry.
They're not the new niggas.
They are the
but
new
they're
niggas.
treated like shit.
They are the new niggas. Niggas was treated like shit. But the problem is, and that's the same shit I talk about the Black Lives Movement all the time. It was initially for us to have equality, equity, as Tina always refers to, that I agree with. But there are a lot of people that have high positions that really don't want change because they are non-existent if change occurs. They fall in, they're regular, they don't stand out, they have no true identity because their whole life is based off of this fight.
Them being
So
different.
once it comes, then you're no longer different, you're everybody else. So then
Yeah.
what? And that's the people that we're talking about. Tina, everything that you're saying, we would be crazy and
To
motherfucking
disagree with.
idiots to disagree. I don't disagree with none of that, but you can't say that it stops there. And I'm not saying maybe you're just not understanding or how you're presenting it to
I
us.
think y'all are talking about an extreme,
Yeah,
and I'm
she-
just talking about basic fundamental shit.
Yeah.
But why even talk about it's a given? What's understood doesn't have to be explained.
But it's
We get that.
not. That's not our fucking
You're talking to
reality,
us. This
Wesley.
is the conversation that we're having
Right,
amongst
right, right.
us.
But
We're
that's
not
not
talking about a conversation that nobody else had. I can't speak for anybody else. I can
Right.
speak for us in this room.
right.
And that's the shit that we see. So for you to say that it doesn't exist or it doesn't happen is not accurate. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying. I would never put a shadow or cast off the shit that you're saying because there are truths that we won't understand or see because we're not a part of that community. And I know that it exists. I check into you about a lot of shit to make sure that it's
Mhm,
okay.
mhm.
But there are things that I see on a regular basis in my personal experiences that is bullshit. Niggas is doing extra because they want to feel like they're above and they're untouchable. Just like a white man. It's a white man, which I'm sorry I'm comparing it to because I understand. But there are white people that feel like they're the end all be all.
Entitled.
They're entitled.
Mhm.
Just because there are certain parameters set in or the hot topic right now that they can't be touched or nothing can happen to them. And that be
Like,
my whole shit.
You know what I look as a gay individual sometimes, and this is a really good analogy if y'all can follow me on this. You know how there's you have those females that run up on you and talk.
Women.
I'm talking about females in this. Just hear me out real quick. You have those females that'll run up on a dude and talk shit and throw their fangs in their face and punch him and shit and talk all this shit. And
They
then,
still women. They
and
just
then-
women with black eyes.
and then
That's not a
and
woman,
and
bro.
then and then and then
That's
and
not a
then
woman.
and then when the
That's a
dude
bitch.
and then when the dude sits here and gets mad and pops her ass back, all of a sudden he's wrong.
He
like-
is wrong.
Like
He is wrong.
if she ain't got a weapon and you fighting for your life, then you ain't
There's no
supposed to put
reason
your
for you
hands
to hit
on
no
her.
woman.
So,
That nigga hits girls.
I don't hit.
You can
girls.
shoot her.
He don't hit girls, but he's willing to.
I'm totally not against it.
you got to shoot her.
Like so that's the thing. So but you know
Stop
but you know what I'm
saying
saying, all right? Like those type of women that provoke a lot of shit,
Right.
and then when that the provocation whatever
Mhm.
is reciprocated, it's like, oh my gosh, you're
Right.
a lot of the Karens, shit like that, right?
Right.
In a sense, the gay community, not all of them,
Mhm.
they do that. They provoke a lot. I'm not saying they're provoking it, but when you're,
Do you think the majority does that?
I don't know
It's
all
all-
of them.
it's
That's
all
the
about-
thing.
It's
I
all
don't
about
know.
where your location.
And
I
that's
feel
what it
like
is.
in my location, in the areas that I've been in, a lot of them do that shit.
And it's like they are not overly gay because I don't know what normally gay is, but it's like they'll flaunt a lot of crazy shit in people's faces or something, or do a bunch of.
That's them living their life.
I get it, but again, when heterosexuals do stuff like that, when straight people do stuff like
What is-
that,
Thank you.
it's just as tacky, right?
Yeah.
It's just as tacky when two straight people are kissing, making out, fingering.
Absolutely.
So again,
Fingering, goddamn.
I'm just saying. Y'all seen those pictures of that dude? Of those dudes with the wife is sitting down and over there got his fingers. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's you're dumb, you're
That's
nasty.
me.
But
You're disgusting.
but the thing is like that's inappropriate in a straight community in public,
Is it?
right?
yes, that
but
shit
it
is
is.
inappropriate no matter who does that.
I
shit.
know,
don't give a fuck.
A
If
black dude walking around with his pants sagging is inappropriate. But then you have a homosexual dude walking with, whatever leather on and all this stuff. And
Dick print
That's
is a dick
and it's
print.
like- But
Big
see,
print is
again,
a
it's
dick
in,
That's
but
inappropriate
lives
too.
matter.
but then when a gay person walks around like that and gets mad because we look different at them and
Where
talking
they
shit,
at though? And what's the
it's like
occasion?
it's
Yeah,
like it's
that
like
part.
it's
'Cause
like
if I'm in neighborhood, then shit, that's my fault. I'm
Yeah.
the nigga that's out of place.
Hello?
but
Like,
you-
that's
but-
not where I'm
Hello?
supposed to be.
no,
You know
no,
what
no,
I'm
no. You're right on that.
Go
but
back
again,
to your side straight.
saying?
Straight.
Coming
We'll
up
let
fucking
your
straight.
kind over here straight.
do they call us straights?
I don't know.
I don't know what they
call
call
it
y'all
straights.
niggas.
Yeah, but I mean, and that's the thing. So again, it may be an extreme or whatever.
I think that it is.
And then, but in some communities, just like you say, black people are getting killed by police by the thousands. That's not the fact. That's not a true, right? By the hundreds. Like every day, a black person getting killed by a cop.
right.
We know that's not the reality.
Right.
One time is too many, but we also know it's not the reality, right?
Right.
The same thing, homosexuals acting how they act in those situations. We know it's not the reality, but it happens enough to where we see it on social media posts
Right.
and things like that to where it shouldn't happen.
Right.
So again, we can't police everything. We don't know every African in Africa, as I'm from North America. We don't know all of them. Right. So we're not talking, we're just talking about the shit that we see that shouldn't happen and how we feel about it.
Right.
And I don't think a lot of them should be. And again, I'm not saying you can't be who you are, but if you choose to be one way, you have to understand there's going to be a consequence and repercussions for it.
You gotta double down.
I really don't want to open this can of worms, but it bothers me that you keep saying that it's a choice.
What's the choice?
Homosexuality.
I don't care what it is.
Nah,
I don't
but
care.
the
maybe
choice
it's the wrong
is
word. Change it.
Just the
No.
the
I'm just saying,
homosexuality.
like that's like a real conversation though, because there's people who think that you're born gay, and then there's people who think that you just choose.
But
to
the
be gay.
homosexuality
be
part
honest
is
with
not the gay.
No,
That's
I
not
know
the
you
choice
don't.
part.
Yeah.
It's how you present it to the world is the choice part. You wake up every day and decide what you want to put on and what comes out your mouth and like how you present yourself to the world. That's different. That's a choice. Just like I decided to code switch at an early age. That was a choice. Just because I might have felt like I was forced in it
That was
by
a
the
must,
dark
bro.
skin. It wasn't. I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, you did.
I
No,
didn't.
you don't.
I don't.
You don't.
You don't have
You
to
re-
do that. You don't.
Damien really thinks that that shit is a necessity. I don't agree.
I don't think it's a necessity. I think it's a necessity to a certain extent.
Damien, it's no way that you are who you are and you feel that you have to code switch.
I think
Nah, he really does.
no. I think it's
That's why
so-
he got them stupid ass glasses on right now.
the fake glasses to.
But you got dreads. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? You got dreads.
I just got these dreads last year.
Like, okay, you had dreads. Like, what did you have before that?
COVID had me working at home for the longest. So before, when I was out on the streets, when I worked at USA, I cut all my dreads off, and that was probably 9 years ago. I have had dreads like 4 different times.
I hate that
Because when I went to another field, and the reason why I did it is not because I knew they wouldn't hire me without dreads. I just didn't want that to be a hiccup.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that my, what I bring to a job field is good, and I don't want to be looked at. I don't want to be disqualified for something as simple as that.
But how good does it feel to just be you and not give a fuck?
But
and
that's the
still
thing.
be successful.
But that's the thing.
Like,
I was still me when I worked there. I was.
It can't be
You
you.
can't
if
be
you're a
you
code
if
switcher.
you
It's
change
not.
if you change
not
the way
the
that
same.
you look in
But see-
order to ensure that you would be there.
But that's the thing. Me with or without dreads, like I get what you're saying, but me with or without dreads, it doesn't make me a different person.
Agreed.
I
don't think that it
I got
would.
fired because I was I was the ghetto dude in that office, right? And I hate the word ghetto, but that's how they described it. Like, and I'm like, man, y'all don't understand, bro. Like, I am. If you knew niggas that I know, like, you'd be like, nigga, you're very proper. Like, I'm not the ghetto nigga at all.
Don't take this the
But-
wrong way. I deep down inside feel like you've been the token black guy your entire life.
Shit, I've been it.
Nah, I haven't.
In societies, I was the friend that I can get you to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I was always a token black guy. They felt safe around me once they got to know me. Like,
Right.
it is what it is. Like,
Right.
my job now, they call me Ro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a broker, insurance broker.
Yeah.
They call me Ro. I talk to y'all. I'd be like, hey man, shut that stupid ass shit up.
Yeah.
But I'm the hardest working person there. I
Mhm.
bring in all the motherfucking money,
Mhm.
and they fucking love me. It might be 4 other black folks in there, but they fucking love me, and it feels good to finally be me and not have to hide myself. I'm still respectful,
Yeah.
but I'm me. I don't have to. Hey, how you doing? This is what, you know what I'm saying. I don't have to do that shit with them. I
Yeah.
talk like I talk. I act like I act in a respectful manner, because we would be crazy to say that you aren't supposed to act a certain way depending on the environment.
Right.
And that's
If you
the
do
thing.
my bad, go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's something like me as a black man. Like, I know how I act, and I know the wild shit that I say and think. And maybe it's not. I don't think how black men think, but I know me as a person.
How do black men think?
I don't know. I mean, that's the thing.
You're a black man, so you black men think how you think.
But I'm
Like, stop going further than that. You're a black man, and then whatever you think is how that black man.
But see, but and I
you can't put a blanket statement on all black men.
But I don't know how black men think it. Did I not?
Yeah, you do. You're a black man. So how do you think?
So what I'm saying is that I get what you're saying, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that how I am as a black man, because I'm black, you know, so when they look at me, that's what I am, right? So how I think and the shit that comes out of my mouth is something that I can't on my everyday. We have this whole show, Socially Responsible, so I could say this crazy shit because in real life, this shit doesn't work in society.
Right.
So we have this safe space and this place to have these conversations for that purpose only. And again, like you said, the views of Damian Chandler, they don't represent the Socially Responsible podcast.
But y'all they almost took the Facebook off. So obviously you can't say what the fuck you want to say.
And that's the point. No, but
what are you talking about? I'm confused.
But again, I can get taken off of Facebook and still have a life to where I'm thriving in my real workplace and being successful because you know, if that makes any sense.
But there's never going to be a safe place except if you're in your home talking to yourself to say everything on your mind and what you do. You have to, like she says, read the room. You got to read the room. That's a real life thing, and that's a trait that I feel a lot of individuals, or asset a lot of individuals don't have, of reading the room, looking at your audience. I'm not going to go into an audience full of health gurus and talk about McDonald's. I'm not going to go, you know what I'm saying?
Which is the same you're talking about. You're not going to go into a place where it's predominantly one thing or another thing and put yourself at a disadvantage because you want to be whatever. Now, again, like I said, I got fired for being the ghetto dude in the office.
What did you do?
Just talk like when I'd go in there, like I'm me, right? So I'll go in there like some days. All right, guys, let's go get. Cause I worked in loan, not origination. It was more like home equity loans.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it
was. I learned a lot about real estate. But anyway, I'd go in there and I was like, all right, guys, let's go knock these loans out. You know, and like, you know, I'm at a bank. You don't go in there loud like that. But then it's like I was always like, let's go, guys, cheering, you know, like that. But it was doing. I was too loud and I was too whatever. And when they would tell me, I told my manager, like, I don't follow bad rules. So she would tell us stuff like that. No, but I don't. But they would tell, and mind you, I was really good at what I did. So it wasn't like I was just a bullshit employee.
Right.
And if there's a better way to do something, I'm going to try to apply that and see if we could teach it to everybody else. But again, that wasn't my job. Nigga, go in here, be a monkey, do your job, and get the fuck out of here.
I'm
right?
Not a monkey, but
you know what I mean.
Yes.
And when I say monkey, I mean because it's easy. It's like repetition, you know, and you can teach monkeys repetition.
I got mad for you.
No,
ain't no goddamn monkey, bitch.
Well, I said monkey. They never said monkey.
I said monkey. I said swinging off this dick.
Your mama
eat this banana, bitch. Like,
but
go ahead.
But that's the
mad like a hug.
But that's the thing. So I'm having this conversation and shit. You know what I mean? And I would do shit like that, right? And then it got to the point to where it was like I'm being defiant, right? And I think I'm better than what I was. And I exactly, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. I don't. I feel like I can do your job. I shouldn't be here processing loans as long as you have me doing this because I feel like there's something more to it. So I was in there acting a nigga, right? But to me, I'm acting myself.
I don't think that's acting a nigga.
No,
that's what they classify.
Nobody thinks it's acting a nigga here, right?
Okay. I'll show you what's acting a nigga.
But the thing is that's how I was. The same person I am, minus my dreads. I was still that same dude. You know what I mean? And then it just didn't go over well with them. So again, that's why I got fired, so to speak. But that code switching thing, I don't think it's a bad thing. I know we call it, we feel like we shouldn't have to adapt to make it in the world that we live in. But when you're the minority and you want to make it somewhere, sometimes you're gonna have to do that until you get to where you can get to where you can make the
to a certain extent.
To where you can hire.
I shouldn't have to change my voice to make somebody feel comfortable. I shouldn't have to when I dress up. Well, I mean, Tina know me. I'm always work-wise before COVID. I'm dressed to the T every day, right? Yeah. But when I put a tie on, are you going to court today? You know what I'm saying? Who died? Shit,
that's a different
but that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, I overly dressed so that way you didn't feel uncomfortable by my appearance. When we had Jean Fridays or whatever, we get to wear whatever we wanted to and sneakers and shit on Friday. Nigga, I can see the difference. Like, oh shit, he's a nigga. Like, nigga got on J's. You know what I'm saying? The latest jeans, gold white, like. They look, the appearance is different. Yeah. Or if they catch you outside at a bar or something, and they see what you got on, like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I shouldn't have to go through that shit. I should be able to. So that's the point I'm saying. They put these laws in effect and these guidelines and procedures, but that shit is only as good as your manager. Like whoever's at the top, you're gonna abide by whatever the manager or the head is in that situation. If it's not, they got other jobs for you. Unfortunately, it's not the easiest thing to say, but you got to determine how much disrespect or how much code switching you're willing to do.
I got fucked over. My manager was black. Her name was Pam, by the way.
She sounded like she code switched.
First
and
foremost, we not finna talk about nobody named Pam.
No, but
we done been here before.
She was a bitch.
Not our Pam.
Not our Pam.
No, we're not talking about your Pam, but this one was. She was black. The Pam I'm talking about was black. And the thing was funny because during training, everyone was like, "Man, she wants to fuck you, Damien." And then after that got out, she was like on my ass for every little thing. You know,
but she's also a black woman, so she feel like she gotta go above and beyond because black women don't get the respect that they need to in management positions. I can say that.
Said about Kamala, same fucking shit.
But again, Kamala, like I said, don't shit. You don't have to shit on somebody to you don't have to shit on you don't have to shit on somebody to make yourself look exceptional. You know what I mean?
That's a responsible and statement from you.
You know what I mean?
But that's prejudice.
No. I mean,
that's a privilege.
No, I get it. But it was just bad how she was doing me at that point.
That shit wrong.
It came to a point where everyone thought she wanted to fuck me at the beginning of training. And at the end of the training, I even gave her a ride to get her car fixed because her car is in the shop and she needed a way to get there. And maybe something got back to her to where someone felt like she was treating me like a favorite. Because if the people that were in the training class felt that way, pretty sure people that would come in the training would also feel that same way too.
Or maybe because you didn't fuck her. Women don't take rejection well.
Nah, probably should have stabbed her real quick.
Dick,
but I mean, it's just crazy. So and
Michael Myers that
and that's the thing when it comes to like I get the code switching. I don't think it's the worst thing to do. I just think you shouldn't lose yourself in doing it. You know what I mean?
Then we're saying the same shit.
I mean, yeah, I don't think you should lose yourself because like I would go out to bars and shit, and I would talk how I talk now, my regular shit, and they'd be like, why are you so why do you sound so black? I was like, I don't sound black now. I was sounding white at work. You know what I mean?
That part.
Like I
sounded proper.
Yeah.
You wasn't sounding white because proper is proper.
Well, whatever you're gonna call like what I was doing at work was for y'all.
Right.
Like don't sit here and make it. You say nigga a lot. Like yeah, I do.
Goddamn right.
I do. Like yeah, I do. You don't say that shit, but don't think that this bar Damien is a fake Damien. Right. Like don't do that. That'll get you fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they never understood that. But they never understood that because they don't have to live that life because they have that privilege.
No, they do have to live that life. Them coke sniffing motherfuckers don't sniff that shit. Stop me when I'm lying. A lot of them niggas be fucking dope heads. They have it. It's not in the form. Different. They're not relating it that we're doing the same thing. It just looks different because of the color of our skin.
Y'all fuckers out here binge drinking every day and doing all this shit. I go to work, you act like somebody y'all aren't. So again, like you said, I guess it makes sense. Everybody does it, but I have to literally change my appearance and my person just to look normal to you guys, where you could just look your shit and just whatever. So it's different. It's different. So I mean, I get it. I don't know how the fuck we got on that.
I agree with you, boy.
And I know you've been through some shit. I don't know how the fuck we got on that conversation.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I fell down the rabbit hole.
Colorism.
Because that still is a form of the colorism, having a code switch.
Yeah, we were gonna let's put Wes on the hot seat before you go out.
Oh shit.
What's up with it?
What's up?
Oh, who has the questions? Was I supposed to make the questions?
No, I'm gonna just
freestyle king.
Yeah, whatever we got. So we're gonna put you on the hot seat for 3 minutes.
It ain't gonna be like this motherfucker get hot for real, and I feel like I pissed myself.
Shut up.
If we make you feel that way, then we did a good job.
I bet.
So who wants to start Wes off on this hot seat?
I hope y'all prepared for the answer y'all go get.
Oh.
Don't ask.
I'm not asking him a bitch ass thing, bro. I swear to God.
Nah, come on.
Why you not?
Because you don't have no fucking sense. Bree be having all the good questions. Though.
She do have a good question.
I'm gonna ask him a question I asked y'all already.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm gonna put the timer.
3 minutes is a long time. Do 2.
We'll start.
Go 3 minutes. Shit.
Yeah, we'll go 3
I ain't
minutes.
no host. My granny raised a G. I ain't gonna lie.
Go.
Ask me that question, nigga. I'm tired.
Go.
Would you rather be in a relationship with a drug dealer or a thief?
A thief, because I want her to steal the come out my dick.
That's a good answer.
See, yeah. I told y'all. I'm not asking him shit.
Would you rather have sex with Whoopi Goldberg or Pamela Anderson Lee?
Whoopi Goldberg, she's black.
Period.
Jeez.
I fuck a man before I fuck a white woman.
Ooh.
Bitch, bye.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, cut the timer off, nigga. This shit is over.
I think Tina said the same thing.
That's my nigga.
Yo,
That's
bro,
my
what you
nigga.
got? What you got?
Tina, you have a question?
I'm not asking this.
There's
nigga
probably some shit you already
bro.
know. I'm not gonna hold you.
Have
It's only a few
you
shit I won't answer.
have you ever fucked a lesbian?
Well, technically, she wasn't a lesbian if I was fucking.
Up top.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say technically.
Stupid. Look,
I
stupid.
fucked a lot of gay women. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of bisexuals.
Not real talk, and it's a lot of gay women like studs. I don't know why that is a thing. We used to talk about
Studs
this.
do like that. Nigga.
They
That
love
shit
me,
funny.
bro. And I'd be like, get your Waka Flocka looking ass out my face. I'll fight you, nigga. I almost forgot. You got
Who'd you say
for?
studs look like Manny Fresh? Is that what she
That
said? She
nigga.
said?
Yes.
that nigga Tina when she cut her hair? She was
Oh,
like,
fuck,
man,
because I was fat. Fuck you, bitch.
Tina was fat.
yeah.
That nigga said, hell yeah, you are.
A little bit. What you got, Bree? Go.
I'm thinking of something.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we should have had a bunch of shit.
I should
written
have. I usually have good questions. I
Yeah.
can't think of nothing right now.
down.
You do be having the good questions, dog.
You normally do.
I scared you.
What is the biggest lie you've ever told?
Biggest lie I ever told.
Tina, I love you.
Oh, that's a good question.
Nah, that nigga love me for real.
What's
That's
the
what he
biggest
said.
lie I ever told? Fuck.
That believable, huh?
That nigga still
Oh.
telling it. I don't know.
Nah, because I'm trying to think of like,
I ain't
because
fuck
now
your
I'm
friend.
brutally. I used to lie like a hoe. I ain't gonna hold you, but now I'm so fucking honest.
So hoes lie a lot.
Yeah.
They might.
I used to tell one of my girlfriends I was in a relationship that I used to nut, and I didn't. I used to fake nut.
That's the biggest
That
lie
was
you've
not
ever
me.
told.
Nah, I'm
was
trying
not
to
me.
think. It's no other.
Faking an
I got that
orgasm
snapper.
is the biggest lie you've ever told.
Yeah. Oh,
And
no,
you used to be a
no.
hoe.
I lied and said that I got into a car accident, and I went to the hospital to get because I got asthma. I went to the hospital to get a breathing treatment, and that's why I really couldn't go over there. But I didn't like to tell people that I have asthma. Like I was embarrassed of it.
Your
So I said I got in a car
lies
accident.
suck.
Yeah, they believe that shit.
I've told some whoppers.
Oh, I got a question though.
What's
Yeah.
up?
What's the most petty thing you've done to end a relationship?
Oh, it's a lot.
So one of those petty things weren't a lie. No.
I was in a. I'm about to tell it. Fool. That shit funny.
What?
The Ashley story.
Oh.
I was in a relationship. I don't
And he
do.
said her name.
Yeah,
fuck
fuck
that
that hoe.
bitch.
I don't do well when women put their hands. I don't hit women. So she put her hands on me. We were stuck in a contract. I mean, like in an apartment. Like both our names on the lease.
I heard about that apartment. Carry on.
Yeah.
No, not that one.
Nah.
Another one, Wes?
Yeah. So
He's consistent at least.
she had swung on me or some shit, and then she had did some shit where she had slashed my tires and asked me was I picking up my daughter, and that shit pissed me off. So
I
instead
feel
of
like I wasn't in town when this
you
happened.
wasn't, instead of me killing her and beating up every nigga in her family, I pulled a badass broad at the club and took her home and dogged her ass in my man cave, so that way she could hear that shit the entire time. I must have fucked that girl for like 3 hours. I tried to kill her, so that's what happened. I think that's
You're
the
a
most
terrible
petty.
person, and I hate every time you tell that story.
Yeah, that's probably the most petty thing I did.
That's
in a
as
relationship.
petty as you've gotten.
Yeah,
I feel
Oh
like
my
my petty
God.
one.
no facts.
What was your
Tina's
petty?
petty
Took
is
the
the,
shower curtain.
the nigga while I was asleep.
No,
Like
sorry.
I woke up, nigga. I'm gonna bust my because I wake up terrible in the morning. I got in the shower and I stepped out, slipped and hit my back on the back of the thing. I was like parentheses back. Yeah, Tina might
Stupid
have
bitch.
outpetted me.
Look, stupid bitch.
That was the pettiest. Oh my
That's
god.
petty.
That's petty as fuck, bro.
That's very petty.
It's petty.
Or I went and got a girl. I went and got a girl that looked just like her. I've done that before too. Like I found it another you, but I'm acting like I like her more than you. I really don't like her.
I dated somebody and was told that they were the great value person of the person that I dated
Facts.
before that.
Oh, I broke up with somebody so I could go fuck somebody else so I could say it wasn't cheating. And then we went back together.
That is a fact.
I used to do that shit all the time.
Now that's petty as fuck.
Okay, I'm about to say I had to think about it.
That's-
I used to do that shit like a motherfucker.
He's a bad
That's,
person.
that's
though.
very Caucasian of
I
you, by
was
the
a
way.
bad person. I had a daughter.
That-
I'm a better person.
Because you have a daughter that made you a better.
It started making me
human
look at life a lot differently.
being. Really?
Yeah, because she gonna end up dating a nigga like me.
still
just
think
wanna make
hoes
sure
are
she
hoes,
date.
man.
She date a better version of me. Not the fucked up version of me.
I don't.
So the new you.
Yeah, the current me.
Me having kids, I have 2 girls. They have not
Same
changed
here.
my perspective on.
I don't agree.
Spit it out, nigga. Goddamn.
Not gonna say perception or I don't know perspective, but I guess both of those words work.
Stop moving it. I knew you was straight. You've been moving that mic with your
moving.
mouth all night.
First of all,
Swallow me, gobble me, dip that is out of me.
She's trying to get back into
Yeah,
it.
she
We jump
practicing.
out for you, let it get inside
Okay,
of me,
Jill
'cause
Scott.
we are taking abortion pills.
This motherfucker, because we.
Is that it? That's all the question?
That's it.
I don't have any questions. I'm
It wasn't
tired.
hot.
It wasn't
That
too
shit
hot.
was
It wasn't too
easy.
hot.
I appreciate y'all going
wasn't
light
that
on your
bad.
boy.
Yeah, no, it wasn't too bad.
Appreciate it.
Um,
I liked it.
what do you have to send us out with, Wes?
Send us out. Man, first off, I want to say thank you guys for having me. I had a good time.
No,
I didn't even realize that it was 4:30 in the morning. You know, no, we had a great
This
time.
is early.
Is it?
why you bullshitting?
12:30.
I might be old in real life,
We good.
but boom. No, I really think that it was amazing. I like the flow of the show. I like how everything goes. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be stealing some shit when we carry it over to our podcast. I think y'all have some dope perspectives about a lot of things that I didn't think about. I'm taking some of the things that you said to heart, you know, try to look at things in a different way, you know, put myself in other people's shoes. And, you know, I want to leave y'all with this. You buy that ugly car, you got to drive it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you put out in life, you got to deal with it, come back. You know what I'm saying? Whether good, bad, or indifferent. All right.
Trade that bitch in.
That's West words of wisdom. All right. Wow.
What you got? What you got? Hey, over there. What you got, Brie?
My biggest
I
thing.
was just going to say this.
Hey.
I like that hoe. It belonged to me. 20.
Shout out Liana. Biggest thing for me right now is own your words. There's so many people that say stuff and they just say it. Back it up. Own it.
Oh God.
I respect that.
Real quick, I just saw this random comment, not random comment, but AJ
the queen.
she said, "What's worse,
AJ fine, bro.
not being appreciated for how you are naturally,
Mhm.
or the appropriation of the Black culture?"
Bro. Probably
Can you
the
answer that
appropriation of the Black culture.
Can you word that differently? It lost me. I'm sorry.
So not
Like
being
what? Like what's worse? Like not being accepted and being told that like your natural is ugly, or someone going and doing the shit and looking the way that
They
you
told you
do
not to
and being accepted for it. Like white people, Kardashian shit, the Kardashian shit, basically.
That's actually a good question, AJ.
That's a fantastic question,
I'll
AJ.
take
You
the-
should come on the show to discuss it with us.
I'll take the first
Yeah.
one. What you'll find out.
I didn't say that. Wesley said that,
Yeah,
but
it was
AJ, you
me.
know I love you to death, and I would love for you to come on the show.
And we've had that
She fine.
conversation. Yeah, that's actually a good question. I think both of them suck.
That also I was torn, but I would be more fucked up about me presenting my natural self and not being
Definitely
accepted.
that
I
one.
don't care what anybody else does and why they accept it.
That's a very good selfish way to look at it, and like I get it because you can't control how everyone looks at everybody.
Mhm.
So I get why you said it, and I
Mhm.
have to probably sway to your answer because like I want to be accepted for me, and if I see that if everyone will accept me for me, I think
Mhm.
that'll help how people look at the Black culture.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
I can understand that I might not be everybody's cup of tea.
You're not.
Cool.
But
I don't have a
coffee,
problem with that.
a cup of coffee. Everybody, baby.
I don't have a problem with that. But I do have a problem with someone doing the exact same shit that I was doing, and then they get praised for it. Like that shit will run me hot.
I don't really
You made
mind
it a
that.
high verse. I made it a high song.
There you
That
go.
shit happen all the time, though.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
I'll
get-
be mad at it.
I hate it. He's never coming on the show again.
Who?
This nigga.
Why?
He made me sick, bro.
It makes sense though because
That's
like
true. It
again,
happens all the time.
the whole equality shit you're talking about earlier, like somebody may just do that shit better than you.
It's like a reference
Yeah.
track.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
No,
shit.
but
Quentin Miller
that's the
shit,
thing.
yeah.
It's not being done better. And this goes back to what I said
That's
earlier.
perspective.
I don't want the motherfucking remix, nigga. I want the original.
I mean, again, like what people seem to forget when we talk about society. It's funny that people forget that society exists. Like when people talk about black people and how we are and how we're perceived, right?
Right.
We forget the society that we live in, right? So in a perfect world, a lot of the shit we talk would make sense.
Mhm.
But that's if this society, like we had that conversation earlier. Well, let's pretend like white people were never here.
Right.
Stupid conversation. That's the worst
Yeah,
conversation to
what a
have.
dream.
It is.
That's the dumbest
I
conversation
don't
to
even want
have.
to say what a dream. Because
Yeah.
it would be something else. It would be something
More
else.
bullshit.
Yeah.
But it would be, I mean, that
It'd have a lot of seasoning though.
it'd be fun. If anything,
That's
if anything
another-
else,
that's
it'd be
another
fun.
Misconception.
It
'Cause
would
I
be
know a lot of
delicious.
these ratatouille assholes that can't fucking cook.
No, that's true, but
I know a lot of Mexicans that can't cook.
They make orange chicken good, the motherfucker though.
But the thing is,
bitch, what?
It's all if you go get the best orange chicken, it's some Mexican back there.
I told you I do not eat at Asian restaurants with Hispanic in the back.
You don't see them. You can't see them.
I
you
don't
wouldn't even
eat.
know.
I don't eat at chicken spots with a white person cooking.
Oh, the bullshit buffoonery. I refuse.
I don't.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that.
If I go-
Cassidy,
If I go to a Mexican restaurant, there's a nigga in the back. I'm not going there. If I find out, like, I'm not eating it. I'm
unless
not
he
eating.
making.
Oh,
a
I'm eating
barbacoa.
that shit.
Yeah, he might be making a barbacoa. Then I'm going.
Shut your ass up.
But yeah, I think that's I think that's
That's a really good question.
yeah.
That's
no.
a big conversation,
That's a
AJ.
really good question.
But I think when we talk about shit like that, we always talk about it in this perfect world that doesn't exist. So again, when we act like we talk about the code switching, in a perfect world, we wouldn't have to code switch because the society that exists doesn't exist.
Right.
But again, we live in a society that's predominantly one thing, and how one thing is looked at better than another thing. So to sit here and pretend like we don't have to code switch is kind of irresponsible. Like how J. Cole had that song, "Black people are the best actors."
Mm.
You know what I mean? And we have to adapt to shit that's not natural. We just have to make it work.
Right.
My mother taught me growing up, you have to know how to play the game, the white man's game, if you want to be successful. It sucks that we have to do that.
I don't do that
I got
shit,
too
but I
much
feel
soul.
you.
But-
I can't play the white man. I got too
but-
much
Yeah,
soul.
I'm good.
Code
on that
switching-
shit.
Jimmy got soul.
Jimmy want a rib. Jimmy want a steak. Jimmy want a PCO chocolate cake. That's my shit.
I like it.
I fucking love Dream
I
Girls,
like Eddie.
dog.
I hate that.
Shit, Jocko Sims, shout out. He was in Dream Girls. He was the DJ in that.
Who?
Jocko Sims. He's
Somebody
family.
they know.
He's kinfolk. But anyway, what do you have to leave us out with? AJ, dope ass fucking question, by the
Yes,
way.
and you're gonna come on and talk about it with us for sure.
You're
Can I
gonna,
be
you're gonna talk about a
I
whole.
don't want to talk. I just want to be here.
You're gonna have a whole show with us, not just a segment.
Yes, 1000%.
Go ahead, Tina. What you got?
Gobble me, swallow me.
You said she's trying to get back in grace with the
Wop,
penis.
wop, wop. No, I'm just playing. I don't even have anything. I'm tired.
They gave y'all that dick last night. Y'all had
I told you, I'm never mind.
Sore. She came in here walking a little different, didn't she?
She did.
She had a little problem getting that ass through
Because
that.
that's one of them niggas. He was right here.
Yeah, he was there.
That hole on his knee. Get you all of that. It's been a while.
You know, it's been a while
Gotta,
since he had
got an inch away in.
that tip hurt.
One
Shit.
inch at a time.
Yeah.
God damn me.
Every little
girl.
step you take.
You're a soul survivor.
Every little step
For two
you
straights, y'all are really, really interested in what happens with my vagina. That's really
straight
crazy.
nigga shit.
But she don't like y'all. The fuck?
Who is she? That's what you call him? That's what he identify as.
That's a good
You
one.
know her name.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Let's play.
Oh, my fault.
That's what I see.
I'm uncomfortable, bro.
That's
She
why I
had
don't know
your-
why you keep doing that
She
shit.
She had your
fool.
toes curling, bro. You better relax.
No, they did. That's why you got pedicures. I tear up the motherfucking comfort.
You better relax.
Well, I don't know why this nigga keep playing with me.
Stop saying that shit. That shit make me uncomfortable. I don't
And
like
you
that
know
shit.
her name, so stop playing with her.
You know what her name is?
I'm fucking done. I hope he never come on the show again.
It's
nah.
okay because you see on the Breeze Slow
Yeah,
podcast.
I'll see you again, nigger.
Nigger. The hardest of
Already
earth.
you are.
Nah. Thank you, Wes, for coming on. It was fun.
Yes, it
I feel
was.
like when we do Breathe Slow, we try to have like opposing views, and we really got the like best friend out on this shit
Yeah.
right now. So it was a lot of
Big
fun.
fact.
Love you, Black.
Hey,
Um,
colorism?
yeah.
Black as fuck.
I've been calling him Black for forever. It just comes out now. I love you.
It should.
I think that's it. That's all I got.
I don't know. This was dope.
It was.
It was a good time.
I had a good time.
I always like having opposing views. Now, when we have these opposing views, a lot of the times it's to have that conversation. It's not always because, I think African AIDS are different than North American
I almost
AIDS.
walked out on that. I couldn't find my keys. You lucky my keys was lost because I was on my way. I was on I-35 by 9:35.
It's just have to have the conversation. We keep it spicy, keep it hot, so y'all can laugh with us as well. But I appreciate y'all again week after week tuning in to our shit and our shenanigans. And then again, I want y'all to be mad at some of the shit we say, and some of the shit we say I wanted to hit, and maybe to give you something to think about that you never thought about before. But with the easy conversations, treating each other how you want to be treated, saying hello, being polite, be respectable, have some humanitarian for your fellow humans. That's an easy conversation. So that should be nothing that should ever be debated. But just understand that there's other views out there, and they're not all wrong. Some of the views are just different. And we're not trying to convince you to think how we think. We're trying to get you to think, period. That's all it is. The biggest thing I always say, I've said it on a couple of shows, know your worth. That's my biggest thing I've said on quite a few shows. And I tackle that thought every couple of months, know my worth. I work, I set my own prices, I do my own thing. There's people out there that owe me some bread. I'll say that right now.
Talk that shit.
For real.
I'm going to collect.
Bill of
soon.
sale, nigga.
I'm going to collect soon.
Ooh, I know who that's towards.
Give
us our money. No, I'm just playing. I said our.
It's to everybody. I mean, and the thing is like I work hard, and not only do I work hard, I do a lot to learn new shit, to expand my craft, so to speak. And I know what I'm worth. And if you don't feel like that, that's totally fine. There's other people out here doing the same service that I'm doing, but I'm gonna charge what I'm gonna charge, and I'm gonna get what's owed to me. I can honestly say I have about $10,000 that need to be paid to me by various people.
Oh, you want me to run down on them? I need your money.
For a small fee, we'll get that for you.
No, but
I just need a hot and spicy, nigga, and we good.
And that number isn't made up. Like that's an accurate.
I believe you.
I see the seriousness on your face.
And I do a lot of work, whether it's contracting or whether it's just other shit. Like, and I've been nice about shit, because it's like I don't need it, so I'm good, but it's mine, so. You
do need it.
I need it.
It belongs to you.
Yeah.
You need it.
And it's my money, and I want it now.
Yeah, and I can't run a successful business like that.
Yeah,
so
a hammer.
Yeah, so shit's gonna change.
Call me right now.
So, real quick, sorry, on the subject of business, what you wearing?
Fucking Bree, you're the greatest.
Fucking phenomenal.
You're the greatest.
So
we've been talking about branding ourselves. And making shit real. We're not out here doing this shit for play. We don't have time to have hobbies. We're out here trying to give y'all a good product, and we're gonna make some coins off this shit. And we're gonna make some coins off this. So we have some attire. We have our hoodies. We have our long sleeve joints. We have our short sleeves. We have everything that we need. And we're gonna build our website. We're gonna have products out there for you. What do you think we should do for the first? Should we just actually take orders for the first run and then do a drop, or what do you think?
No, it's a drop. It's exclusive. We're gonna drop a certain number of pieces, and if you get to it, then you get to it. Hopefully, you get one on the next go around if you miss out. But we're doing a drop. And this shit exclusive, cuz.
And this is the real
cash app you now.
And this is the real shit. So this isn't something we've had. Friends of friends made or someone making it for us to try to get it out for us. We actually have Asian sweatshop out there.
No, we don't.
Don't do that.
No, we do not. No,
we don't.
Can I say a Mexican sweatshop?
Oh my goodness gracious.
The views of Damian Chandler do not reflect the views of the Socially Irresponsible podcast as a whole.
Well, we actually have a vendor, okay? However you want to call it. We actually have a vendor. And they're actually pretty dope. And I would love to call them out, but I don't want everybody on what I feel we're on before.
No, we do that shit too much already.
Yeah. But I don't.
We do that shit too much already.
Yeah, I don't want everybody on what we feel we're on, but until we get this shit off the ground. But we have a really good vendor, and this material is real. This is the same shit you go to Walmart or any real Target, and the print is real. It's not gonna fade. It's the material is good. It's soft. It's genuine. So
I got a lot of compliments on it. I wore my shit to work today.
For real?
Yeah, I wore it all day at work.
Yeah.
Got a lot of compliments.
So I mean, this is something that's good, and we want to make sure we got good products where you wash it, it's not gonna fade, it's not gonna shrink, the logo's not gonna come off. So again, we're gonna put this out there for you guys because we want everyone to have one. We want everyone to purchase one. I don't want to say have. We want everyone to purchase one and support us, because the more you support us, the more we can grow. The better we get. The better we get this lighting in here.
I'm tired of looking like a ghost, Damien.
The rent we pay out here, on the 26th floor downtown San Antonio,
In the
the shit is
penthouse,
steep.
you know
It's
what I'm
steep,
saying? It's
man.
high.
So you know, we need to do some stuff to, again, we're not doing this as a hobby, we're doing this as a business, and we're going to try to have a product so y'all can support our business.
I can't keep selling my body for studio time. It's getting old.
She can. We love the discount. But so anyway, so we have some shit for you, and we'll put this information out there for you guys. Keep tuning. It'll be soon. Once again, thanks for the support. Thanks for watching us. We know it's 1 a.m, and y'all are still fucking rocking with us. So again, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Goodbye. Nah. Peace. We're out here.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye.